Alright, sorry. I kind of zoned out there, but we're ready. So, off stream, I tried, playing a few games. I was bored. I was doing 4th of July things, found some downtime. And I think but you could check my, not here. You could check, is this battle history? Bruh, this had to have been, I don't know. Basically, this was all of earlier today. And I just got cooked 5, 6 in a row. I won again, then lost. And I was like, whoa. I locked in, and I've gone in 4 in a row to get back to where I was to start the day. But that means every win from now on, if we keep the streak going, is 22 points. So not a bad place to start out. We're just outside the top 500. I'm going to check if there's a pack to open, and then we'll just get going. Yeah, we got it. The premium pack right there. I guess I'll check Wonder Picks first, then we'll open a pack. Cephalon. Jesus, that was quite the sweet relay pack. Glaceon we already have. Alright, so nothing. Let's just open the pack and then we'll start playing. Hoping for, I don't know, maybe I should start opening Shining Revelry in hopes of getting like a full art red, because the chances we get an EV bag here is so low. Double penny, okay. All right, let's get right into it. All with the Eevee deck, except for one loss. I was watching Varoom and he was playing Silvally, Oricorio, Zeraora, whatever. Today I foresee a 15 win streak into top 100. From your mouth to God's ears, Icebreaker. We're going first against potential Mirror, potential Charizard, potential a lot of things. Spastic Tremors, how's it going? Except for, yeah, so I was watching Varoom, he was playing Silvally or Zeraora. I put the deck together to have it like in rotation for today just in case. And I forgot to switch back into Eevee, so I jumped into a game of... thinking I was in the Eevee deck, I jumped in, and I was playing the Zeraora against Silvally and Rampardos, and it was a bad time. But yeah, okay, so this hand is pretty decent. We're gonna hold Mars. Next turn we set up both our guys. Yeah. But yeah, basically everything's been with Eevee since last stream. Oof. This Mars is about to go in. Also, this Charmander. This Charmander is hitting a little too hard, pero bueno. We can manage that. Realistically, we don't have to commit the Flareon yet. And we won't, but yeah. Our hand is really good right now. Obviously, if they draw into the turn 2 Charizard anyways, then we're cooked, but... we're not even fully cooked. We have a chance. Like, we have the... thanks to this being this Charmander, we get to delay. I guess we'll hear... this is probably Sylveon. I mean, an Eevee, but we get to see. Yeah. Alright, so one Charmander's gone. Research. Well, okay, so they might still get it. Alright, let's see here. Interesting. So they're giving us this Charmander. And we might actually be able to get both of them. Again, I don't want to commit the Flareons. It might be greedy to keep holding like this. Nah, I'm going to throw down a Flareon. It's just too important to have. And we already have an extra Eevee to do whatever we want with it. Like if they Sabrina or something, we could send out this Eevee instead if we need to. Alright, so if they don't see it next turn, we just about win the game. Although they have access to Sylveon. They're out of researches though. And even if they do see it, then they would need Lily as well. Like after the fact. We'll see, we'll see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Or there's also the line. Ooh, interesting on that. That's interesting. There's also the line where we go Sabrina to get the Sylveon from the back. If they do in fact go Sylveon. Oh buddy. I think we're starting the stream on a good one. There's no way they do Sylveon after the fact, right? They're just passing here. Let's go. Hi, GG's. We got the first one. Surely they'll scoop after that. How was your day? It was pretty good. Spent it with family. It was 4th of July in the States. Not sure where all my viewers are from and stuff, but so yep. 22 easy to start the stream. Alright, let me go through the motion since they want to slow. Okay, yeah. I was like, since they don't just want to concede. Yeah, so I spent all day with family. Bro, I gained the 90 points today with the Coco Arceus deck in like a couple hours. Coco Arceus. Bro, that's what I love about... Just when you think you know the format, there's somebody playing Coco Arceus. Like, there's always a different deck that pops up and completely cooks. I have never heard of that combination. It sounds like you put a randomizer of 2 Pokemon. Like, give me 2 Pokemon that are in the game. It seems real, though, because obviously Tapu Koko's a good card. I'm assuming you could play Oricorio. I'm not sure what the list looks like, though. I have no concept of that. I'm eating a baked potato from Wendy's. Uy, buen provecho. Bon appetit, as they would say. It's funny how English doesn't have a word for that. Or a phrase for that. Ori Luxray is the new sauce. Don't sleep. Speaking of don't sleep. Today, we're powered by... Can't mention it. Not a sponsor. The one Jody played on stream, I guess. It's old European from Froggy X, but it's new to me. It encounters current Master Ball meta. Very nice, especially Zard. If we see a lot of Zard and they don't break like this last one did, I might consider a deck like that then. I didn't watch... I wasn't... Again, since I was with family, I didn't watch too many streams. I only tuned into Varoom because he happened to be on when I had some downtime. I'll look into it though. Ori Silvally is out. Oh, I don't know, but dude, Varoom had a 10-game win streak with Ori Silvally. Granted, you know, there was like dodging Rampardos. But still, that guy, he's a good player, bro, and he was cooking. He made me a believer. I didn't see if we're going first or second, but we are probably cooked here. There's worse situations to be in. If I had like, if I knew what I could draw, HK, how's it going? If I knew what I was gonna draw, or if I had like a Leafeon or something in my hand, I would consider just flat out using Sabrina right now, just to stall the null attack turn, the null from attacking, and that still might be worth it. But then if they're on Oricorio, I kind of need to hold Sabrina for other things. I think we're gonna hold it. We're gonna hold it. It's just tough the way we drew. I placed 3rd in the Magma tournament with 310 people. Oof. Were we still playing Guzzler, or did you switch it out? Out for me, I mean. I went 5-0 Ursi with Ori Valley, Zero Aura, 1 Dawn, Geo, and that's how people run it now. Ooh. There's the Ori we were worried about. Alright, so they put all their cards on the table. This is a tough matchup because we went first. I feel like if we were going second, we were not like it doesn't make it any easier, but we're definitely in a better position once that happens. I played Sylveon, Ninja, Tina, and lost. Hold on. I'll read what you played now. Hold on. Let me try to find some evolutions here. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm beyond fried right now. I don't even know what to do here. We could technically back out and hope that they don't have a Savali, or we could collect and hope to draw into something. But then we definitely get knocked out by Savali. We have Savali and no research. Like that's tough. I'm gonna collect for the chance to see something. I played Sylveon, Ninja, Tina, and lost top 4 against a turn 2, turn 4 Zard. Jesus. And our hand is Yuki. How's it going? Mango had the OG Ori Valley that popped off with 2 Don, 2 Geo, 2 Zera. Coño. I got top 8 in the Magma tournament. So I feel like there's like 10 people on chat saying they top 8'd. What's going on? No, I was kidding. Everybody did good in the Magma tournament today, I see. Going first against his ex feels like an auto loss a lot of time. It really does. There goes our win streak, to be honest. We really gotta hope that we draw. I guess we gotta send this one out. It's an issue that if sending this one out means like a Sabrina could like cook us for real. And Jesus Christ, dude. A lot of familiar faces in Magma today, in top today. That's always a good thing. Bro, this is like, we're so cooked. It's all good. The 15-game win streak Icebreaker was talking about is after this. Bro, we are so cooked. We have 2 EVs, and we have to hold it for this exact combo. We're like eons behind on energy now. Yeah, we did absolutely nothing for like the first. Well, they'll tell us how many turns have gone by, but yeah. If you're wondering any play of why I did X or whatever, is bro, look at the board. We are screwed. Like, we are cooked, dude. Pokeball is actually good that they drew it off of Mars. That's a dead card. We have to worry about what's in front of us. Excuse me. Okay, so technically, we should play around the second Geo. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not. If they got it, they got it. I need to save these Eevee bags potentially right now to just knock out Zeraora. I could do that. Another option is hold it for Savali. But then we're kind of like, we're letting them hit us another time and we don't have time for that. So let's go. We're just fried. The finals was a great match to watch. We got 40 seconds. We're still good on time. It's just, we don't really have much to do. Yeah, unfortunately, and yeah, this game's a wash. This game's a wash. I'll stick around because you never know when they mess it up. Also, if today goes bad, I'm gonna blame it on the monster, and I'm never drinking a monster on stream again. That's a promise. Alright, so for real, a bunch of homies did good today. Nabrix was up there too. Wish I could have played you. Okay, let me just admit defeat here. Let's see some Coco and Ursi tomorrow. Those Zards and Flareons auto resign into 2K. When they see it, it has answers to Baby Flareon and Leafeon. The finals was a great match today. The tourney is good every week. The casting, it's just fun to watch her playing. Finals was crazy. Yo, what's good, PKS? Guess who's 2202? Me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm 2228 right now. We retire now? Nah, you gotta keep going, dude. You can't stop. No, I'm just kidding. For your mental health, probably stopping as soon as you hit Master Ball is the best thing you could do in this game. I'm tired of Zard. Are you playing Zard or going against Zard? I feel pure anger when I see Fire Energy. And then they play an Eevee and you don't know what to feel yet. It's like, is this gonna be a Sylveon? Are they going for Flareon? What's going on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's talking about Magma, because he's talking about how he was playing it today as well, or at least watched it. Okay, Water Energy, and we're going first. Yuki, your name's familiar. Yuki, you're the one who was in Lucian's chat yesterday, right? I'm not tripping. Wood fits well. Yeah, I'm using an emulator called LD Player. Alright, we're just gonna pass turn because the most we could draw is just more Eevee. Like Eevees would be like the best word, but if we just draw a bunch of evolutions and get red carded or Mars, it's gonna feel bad. So Yuki's a kind of a big deal in the community. Yeah, that was you. I bet. Azera, Aura, Ori, Luxray got 8th and 9th. I'm using it in ranked. It's so good. I can't get it to download. What's the trick? I tried Zera, Ori, can't be. I don't know. Hold on. I'll after this game, if you're still in the chat, I'll link the video. Oh wait, my bad. My record's 1-1 by the way. I'm not undefeated no more. Alright, so all they did was pretty standard stuff here. Let's go research. The video I'm talking about is for Wood. That it's the Hooglin video on how to on LD Player basically. It's a sponsored ad for him. I get nothing from that obviously, but I watched his video and I've been using it since. It's on YouTube. Yeah. If you look up like Hooglin, LD Player or something like that, it should show up. My bad. I'll write it down in chat right now. Hoog. Like that. I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled. If you put Pocket or Pokemon, it'll be more specific too. And the reason I'm taking my time is because there's nothing else to do. I hope it works out for you. He even tells you that the dimensions so that it looks the best. It's a very solid video. Frogadier. Jesus. Interesting. I wonder if he's gonna back out into Ori. He made a video today. He's focusing on other content. Yeah, I had heard already that he was stepping away for a bit anyways. Alright, let's go. I think this is the best going on this one. Maybe that's incorrect, but I'm trying to keep Flareon like valid. It seems like you get a little bit better with this deck every day. There's so many tricks and tactics. I haven't played it yet. Only counter. I only have one EVEX. Yeah, bro. Can't play ranked. He's washed. Nah, bro. He's just. I feel like he's too focused on being not different. That's not the word, but not playing meta. Like he's so against playing the meta that he like shoots himself in the foot when it comes to like stuff like climbing the ranked and like. So his format, I don't know how to explain it. His content, although it's amazing, honestly, if you watch my content, it's like a Hooglin light, because it's like that's the type of content I watch and I wish I could make. Right? Are we talking about Lucian? No, I don't think so. Are we talking about Lucian? I thought I was talking about Hooglin. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Alright, we cooked Frogadier here, and I think we're just fine. If my math is correct, we dump this, go into this EV. I'll finish my thoughts on Hooglin. But I feel like I have to start it with, like, I definitely like geared my content, especially towards the beginning. Alright, good. I misheard. Ella sounds similar. Quickly, my bad. Honestly, I'm aware that I have an accent now, thanks to Lucian himself, actually. Hey, yo, that's the first time I typoed the wins on the win column. I usually put like 37 losses out of nowhere. I appreciate that to myself. So yeah, Hooglin's, like, his approach to the games and the content he provided is like competitive. It's highly competitive, but then the decks themselves were not. Like, his deck lists were geared towards like the casual player that wants to have fun, but his content and like his mentality was towards like the competitive. But like, I don't know. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just there's like a disconnect there. But I think he just quit because he was making more money from Snap anyways. He has a math background, providing some great data content. Yeah, I don't have a math background, but I do go into Ursi days, look at the stats, and put them in a nice chart. So I try my best. How we doing? We're trying to streak now. Our first win was a 22-pointer, then we lost, and now we're back to trying to win streak. Let the man leave. He's banned in like 3 different online and paper games. I'm glad he's gone for real. I don't know about his background, other than I watched him because I found out about him because of Snap. I like his mentality. They didn't appreciate how much he hated like meta though. He's very greedy. Of course, he will play the game that makes him the most. I don't blame him. I don't. I wouldn't call that greedy. I would just call that he got kids and stuff, bro. He got mouths to feed. In fairness, most players aren't aiming for top 100. To play a viewer's deck on Snap, you have to pay 20 for minutes. He's a content creator to make a living. Bruh, if I could be a content creator to make a living, bro, I would do it ASAP, immediately. Jesus, Yuki, you seem to have some dirt that I'm not aware of, and I don't think I want to know what the dirt is. That's how much. But for how many minutes though? Just for like what's minutes? For it's just like as many minutes. So Toomey and Nuggy might be best content for off meta deck cookups that actually win in Master Ball. Really nice dudes too. For 20 minutes. Oh, like so it's also $1 a minute. I guess is the math there. Oh, our hand's gonna get so cooked. We have no option but to pass here. All you have to do is look up video. Jeff Hooglin's gonna have a bad day. You'll learn so quick about who he is and rant over. The Toomey's like a 1450 player. Nuggy too, but yeah. I don't know how you get banned for suggesting red card. Good YouTube clickbait decks. Well, red card back in the day was complete garbage. I'll give anybody that one. We're gonna hold Mars until we get Marsed and or they have a Froakie. Bro, I hate those clickbait vids of the new OP deck to climb. And the decks are horrid. Bro, they're always horrid. Never believed that stuff. But again, I don't hate the hustle, bro. Like low-key, I'm just mad I can't do it myself. I'm here like making like meta reports. I see, and then this is not anything personal. Again, it's just like there's people that inspired me. The content I do is like heavily inspired on what I see others doing and like what I would like to see more of, right? So that was funny enough. Hoogland was up there, and then Pocket Mads. Although Pocket Mads got bigger than Hoogland, at first it was like a miniature Hoogland, right? Where they would go over tournament reports and do stuff like that. I'm like, I want to see more than this, right? So I started doing myself, but I don't blame the people that like, bro, my videos get like 30, 40 views. Like it's not that deep. They're not that good in terms of like performance. So I don't blame somebody for being like, nah, I'm okay. I don't need to do this in my life. Like if the casual stuff is like working, you probably have more fun than I do at this game. All right, and then let me not cook myself here. I think we're just punching Sylveon. I don't want to put it down Flareon because obviously we get cooked by the whole Greninja business. If it was to perform where I perform the same clickbait videos, no. I can't do it. I think they're more focused on concentration than simply trying to be competitive. Yeah. Like I'm too competitive to try to have fun. Oh yeah, my bad. Hey, how much is like top 10K? Anybody know the answer of how many what top 10K is right now? What it's at? Like 1600, 1650 is top 10K right now, according to the chat. According to my Twitch chat. Sabrina, I just went against you and lost. Actually no. I'm glad I'm glad you lost. Never mind. I was about to say damn no, but that's actually my benefit. I appreciate the W, but Olimpo, thank you for the like. Wait, this guy could attack? I forgot about this. What are we afraid of? Okay, so they could definitely just hit us with Giratina next turn. So we just need to find Flareon. I think if we find Flareon, we're fine. If we don't find Flareon, we are cooked. Like beyond belief. But there's no... I guess... Yeah, no. We need to find Flareon, and there's nothing else to do about it. Because Giratina is coming full force. Alright, let me... I was the solo Incineroar. Oh, yeah. I do remember. That game actually happened right before stream. Right before I started stream. That you couldn't find the second one. If you found the second one, I was cooked. 1660. I'm 1660. I'm top 10K. Alright, please. Flareon. It doesn't matter who we sent up. Flareon, we win. Research, we could draw into Flareon. Sylveon, we could draw into... Let's go. Alright, that's all we needed. That's all we needed, boys. GG's. When it's your day, it's your day. Yesterday was my day, but who says today can't also be my day? Discard for Baby Leafeon. I might have missed where that was... Okay, I ran to 3. Hold on. I missed a lot of chat. Just paying attention to the game. You just have to hit the algorithm and then you'll be up there. Man, Mads what got me into the game. Yeah, Mads. I respect Mads. Like his content. I really like his content. I just like the visuals of like the graphs and charts that like Hoogland would perform. Granted, he probably has an editor or something. How much is top 10K? Oh, maybe you weren't. You tuned down before I answered the question. It's currently about 1650. Thank you, Chi. Or Key. I guess it could also be Key, but whatever. Yeah, I did my... No, you're good. It's just that... It's all fine. As soon as you asked again, I was like, okay, though. Like, clearly, they stepped out for a bit. Alright, so you have to hit the algorithm one day. Would you upload the same click? I can't. Okay, yeah, I can't do the clickbait thing because I care too much about ranked, and anytime I'm not playing ranked, everybody else is still climbing. I think they're more focused on content creation. Okay, I ran into 3 V-Sum deck running fossils that smoked with Lithion. Oh, the 3v some deck so you're a version of my deck that I'm playing right now with fossils. Okay, that's just to like swap right back into the baby Leafeon. That makes sense. Sense as to what they're trying to do. Sense as to how it's effective, I can't like speak about. My favorite Pokemon streamer is Nabrix. He's chill. Well, at what time? When does Nabrix stream? The issue, there's a whole bunch of people that I don't know or recognize because like they're just in a pocket of like streaming that I'm just not playing. I'm doing like my day basically. I'm going throughout my day. He streams 3 to 8. That makes sense. I usually watch Varoom because he's streaming like midday for me, like not midday, like afternoon, early afternoon. And then I come tune out, top 500 though. Oof. I follow you on Twitch and you randomly popped up on here, so that's a good sign for the algorithm. Oof, thank you, Redcorn. She like the start of cheese. Oh, okay, so Chi, okay. I was in his stream while doing the tournament on his call. I would watch Varoom, but I don't understand Spanish. That's understandable. You missed my Magma tourney stream. Gameplay's good though. Yeah, I can't speak Spanish, Sag. Redcorn with the follow and the like. Thank you. I appreciate that. My YouTube isn't doing bad though. I'm at literally exactly 666 subscribers. I reached that today, so we're almost at 700. I gained like the little partnership or whatever, like the one where you could get like members and stuff. I don't promote it much because I haven't taken the time to like actually make it worth anybody's time. Varoom is hilarious. He really is, bruh. I speak some Spanish. I speak some cooked right now, bro. What is this? I guess we'll Mars just to like lower the hand size. I guess they can't attack anytime soon, right? Like we have some time to build it up. But Italian and English are my main languages. Bro, I tried learning Italian through Duolingo. But I'm better at reading it than I'm speaking it. And it was very similar to Spanish, so I could see like I could get there. Oh my goodness, we are cooked. We are fried. There's nothing going for us right now. Technically, we could go into Leafeon and survive. I can only speak English. That's probably the norm, honestly. At least, okay. There's definitely lines here. Is this a concede first turn kind of game or what? Something you'll find through my content is that I could be dead in the water and I won't concede because there's always like, you never know what could happen. Although maybe that's not the best mentality to have. Maybe it's a little fiendish of me to stay like. There's 2 angles I could do right here. I could go Sylveon, draw 2, and hope I draw a second Eevee and the Leafeon. And the baby Leafeon. Or I could go into straight up Leafeon and hope my next draw is the... Because right now, I'm not... They can't beat me currently, right now, with the situation that we're in. To an extent... Yeah, so I'm leaning towards... Actually, I have hella time if I go Sylveon. Let's draw a few cards. Let's draw, hope to find the baby Leafeon and then another Eevee. We are running low on time, I gotta keep that in mind. Eevee bag, research, okay. Have we used... Okay, Jesus, I should have done this earlier. Now we're like at 30 seconds, 20 seconds. We're almost there. Now we just need to top deck the baby. Let's go. Okay. If you know, you know. 9, 8, 7, 6. It's about to be Happy New Year in this bitch. Put the energy down. Cape on you. I don't know why I put Cape there, but whatever. I just don't want to go back into the deck. The baby. Bro, what happened to that guy? Did he just get canceled after doing... After he said some crazy stuff on stage and he just never showed up again, right? I wish I could speak Japanese. Bro, my best friend moved to Japan like eons ago. That dude's living like the A dream. I don't know if it's the dream, but it's a dream. Another play I could have done is back out to Sylveon, but that's why you can't give up, boys. Let's go. Okay. Obviously, it's going to take a few turns because we don't have the active Leafeon and stuff, but well, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm not afraid of Giratina this game, so we're going to throw away red. Then we retreat here. This Eevee could get sniped at any moment, so we got to evolve it. We got to get rid of it. All right? Let's go Force Breath. All right, we're not in the best position, but we're not completely lost, right? And we can't commit this Leafeon because then it gets ugly with the Cyrus. If they want to Cyrus the Sylveon, I'm gonna let them do that. What set is the baby Leafeon from? Good question. I don't know. I cannot answer that currently, but I got you later. Alright, they really want that one Eevee back there. And we got the double Eevee back. I think that's, unless if they don't find, oof, that's so good. Again, we're not going to use any of these Eevee bags because we need it to heal Leafeon out of range of the Oricorio play. I mean, of the Greninja play. Also, they've yet to see a water energy, so these Greninjas are useless. Granted, if he finds the second Greninja, we are cooked. We lose immediately. But if they don't find the second Greninja next turn, we're fine. Literally just evolve this. Yeah, I know what the obviously that was the play. It was a matter of which one we wanted to evolve because we have healing. That's why it took a little bit. I'm aware about what the obvious play is. I guess we get cooked by Cyrus anyways, right? Because they hit us down to 20. Shaman. What in the world? What is this? Nah, I'm good now. No, I'm not good now because they could just Greninja Cyrus it. This guy can't attack. Now I'm good. Now we're good. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. There's still a line where we're cooked. He has no points. Yeah, but the second Leafeon is out. The second Leafeon goes down, I have no answer. Can you retreat and get your attack back? Yeah, but I can't retreat twice. If we had Flareon here, we'd be cooking. Hold up, let's this Sabrina might be a little too soon is the issue. Let's see. Let's see what they do. They could mess up. That's a mess up in my opinion. Unless they have Cyrus already, in which case then we messed up, but we're only gonna EV bag. We might have to EV bag more than that. Heal 20. Okay, we're running out of time. Force Breath. We should have healed twice, but whatever. Not mild plus, not being able to retreat twice in one turn is a dumb mechanic in my opinion. I think it would get too ignorant if you could do it as many times. He's gonna put the bird out and you have to retreat again. No, but if he puts the bird out and uses Cyrus and gets out Leafeon, I have no way of outing him. And that's why I should have double Eevee bagged. Suther Brow, thank you for the follow. It's kind of tough. That's tough. That's tough. Like, most of the time you wouldn't do it. It never comes up. Doesn't make sense. Why not allow it if it doesn't matter most of the time? It's because if it did exist, it would matter a lot more. Nah, I only play one out to Oricorio. Yeah, we should have double Eevee bagged. And then maybe if he didn't have the Cyrus, we had the game. But there's no more. I'm not going to waste their time. We have no more outs. You know, the second... I was... whatever. Let's pretend they had Cyrus, so I feel less bad about that game. I took too long to commit to a play. And then the animations take even longer. Yeah. I don't know. If they had Cyrus, it didn't matter. But the fact that we didn't even... We should have forced it, of course. We put him on better habit. But live and learn, I guess. Going first. What do you do versus Zard? Hopefully it comes up so I can show you. What deck are you playing? You lose, laugh my ass off. Nah, you don't. This deck could definitely be Charizard. Chomp Ramp. Then was Simon, obviously you set up Ori and hope it's enough, right? Our hand is really good. But it's gonna be... Chances that it gets red carded is probably very high. Certified Taco, thank you for the like. Sorry for the punt though. I definitely did boot that last one. Shreepa, how's it going? How's Master Ball treating you? Alright, so they're playing Giratina here, which is fine. We just gotta play a little more safe. I've avoided rank since I made Master. I'll grind starting next season when I can't fall off. I respect that 100%. As I tell everybody, it's probably better for your mental health to just like bounce after you get there. Alright, so Sabrina lost a lot of value here. There's no way. There's no way people are on that. Thank you. That's not a real card. It is very real. It would have cooked me there, but we're still kind of... Actually, no, we're not. We're the opposite of cooked right now. We're the opposite of cooked right now because we have the exact out to the situation we're in. But they could cook us though. We're not like uncooked either. Crimson Flames with the follow, thank you. Alright, so things that cook us are if they find Greninja and snipe the Eevee with an energy. If they cape and we don't have alright, so the last Froakie's in their hand already. 2 unknowns. If we don't draw red or Eevee back to heal up, we're kind of cooked as well. Why not play Sylveon there? Just I don't get Mars or red carded. It's that if I got Marsder red carded, I could draw into back into Sylveon and draw again. None of the cards in my hand are like game changing right now. Alright, so we gotta find Eevee's bag with these Sylveons. You see, now we Sylveon because we're looking for something specific. We're in a decent spot though, not gonna lie. It's just if we find like double Eevee bag here, we just auto win obviously. There's one. Red, we haven't used we drew without the research. Let's go. GG's. So yeah, the reason not to use Sylveon before is because you want to make sure you hold your draws for when it matters. And the best way to play around red card and Mars is to hold your draws until you either really need them. Because like at that point, look, I'll tell you now. The turn before, Jay, thank you. The turn, GG's. The turn before, if I Sylveon to draw cards, I don't dodge Mars because I'm still adding cards to my hand, right? He conceded without even seeing the red. He had 0 points. So unless he top decked exactly like Giratina or something, I mean not Giratina, like Greninja something, like he needed a lot to go. Like even if he, can we see the list? Yeah, actually I'll talk about that game right now as I show you all the list. Actually, I hate how loud it gets once I but again, I would have drawn 2 cards, and unless those 2 cards were exactly Eevees I could put down, I wasn't gonna draw into anything I could use that turn. So there was no reason to waste my draw power that the turn before. Tortui with the follow, thank you, I appreciate that. Makes sense, yeah. Same thing with research the turn before. Like unless I'm looking for more like if I only have 1 Eevee down, then I'll research turn 1. But if my hand already has the Leafeon that I want, already has like Flareon. Skewed with the follow on Twitch, thank you. View all cards. Those are lines that when I first tried the deck like a few days ago, I would have missed 100 times. I see draw power, I play it. Like that's how I used to play the deck. But honestly, I watched Yodi. I played a lot offline to kind of like, so once I'm on stream, I could play it better. When your wonder picks are in mine, I always get lucky. No joke. Last time I got the Pidgeot. I want to try this deck so bad. I'm missing EVEX one of. So this is the list. This is Jody's list, card for card, copy paste, as Baroom would say. Can anyone in chat trade me 2 Leafeons? Oh wait, let me answer the question of I have 4 Snorlax and no Sylveon. Someone help! Someone help my boy out, bro. I need a metal deck. Is it for the event? If it's for the event, I got just the list for you. PKS, I have all the cards. Can anyone in chat trade me 2 Leafeons? Zach in TikTok, if you're looking for the one from the event, like for the Alcremie stuff, this deck card for card, screenshot it, put auto play or whatever. Well, I'm gonna queue if I see you. Good luck, my brother. Alright, good luck. I appreciate not sniping. Screenshot this. You can put auto battle. It will win. I promise you, guaranteed. I finally got the immersive. I got my second immersive yesterday in a temple. I got an extra baby Leafeon, that's all. Got it? Alright, bet. Trust. You're gonna remember me. Alright, let's get into some more games here. Run this in ranked. Can you also show nuts? What? Regular double Sylveon deck? I don't necessarily have a list for that deck. Got the follow, I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. I ran it in a regular match by accident and won. Oof. Who knows? That might be the new meta. Shout out to Mild Plus. Ellie, how we doing? Pretty good. A lot better than 2 days ago. Did I mark the last win that I just had? Am I really just 3-2? I felt like I was doing better than that. Let's see. And of course I started the game. No, I did not add the victory. I don't think. No, I did not. Okay, so we're 4-2. And let me get into the game before I run out of time. Jacuno with the follow. Have you considered keeping the list on screen? I used to. I used to keep the list on screen. Hold up. First, let me... Oof, we're cooked if they have the guy, right? They have, like, if they have the guy. We are hyper cooked if they have the guy. How do we play around that? Let's say they do have the guy and they cook Eevee. Hold up. I'm like, wait a minute. When are we gonna see you in tourneys again? When rank doesn't have master, when rank doesn't have Jesus, hold up. What the? There has to be a route here. If we retreat into EVEX, then there's an energy in the discard just sitting there. Or if I just put it on EVEX and they kill our guy, we swap into this. Actually, our hand is decent enough. I think we go EVEX and just pass. If they have it, they have it. And we get to attack with Leafeon next turn. And if they don't have it, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead, honestly. Oh, wait. He needs the Nihilego too. True. I did not play around Nihilego. I was already considering that they hit 40 plus 20. There you go. Okay, so we there it is. Do they have the guy, though? No guy, though. They don't got the guy, though. All right. So technically we played around nothing. But it was also still just the correct play. Like, I don't regret playing around them. The only thing now is that... it only plays 1-1. Okay, you see, that's where my lack of knowledge of this the list kind of like hurts, but we're fine. I think we still got to evolve Leafeon, but when it's me, they always got it. Yeah, I feel that. Sometimes they just feel like that, right? This is another... Actually, now we're going to spread out the EVs so that either one could be a Flareon. No, let's just do here. And pass. Alright, let me catch up with the chats now. You only cooked if he has Nihilego. Luckily he had Nihilego, not the other guy. And then, what else is here? What do you think of the Magma winner with Gus? I have to look at the list. So this is just a thing now. People are just playing Team Rocket Grunt now. Was the guy who won playing it? Is that why I'm watching what I'm watching right now? Popeyes, how's it going? It's unlikely the 1-1. I completely missed your message, Vlad, but I appreciate it. And Sam the Seagull, thank you for the follow. His list doesn't run Grunt. Actually, okay, this is the second list, although one of them wasn't Guzzlord. That was just on Grunt for no reason. We're still fine here, like beyond fine, right? I think we're gonna hold Baby Leafeon. We could Sylveon to draw some cards. We could just go Flareon, hard Flareon, Rock Poiple. And then you gotta see what he decides to do with the rest of his situation. We could go... Actually, I'm gonna go Sylveon. And see if we draw... No. Let's just go Flareon. Doesn't every Guz deck have Grunt? I don't believe so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Thank you, Jubal with the follow. 90 damage Leafeon. I thought about it, but I didn't want to commit to that play yet. We still have access to it. That's why I didn't evolve. The reason I didn't evolve is to have access to the 90 damage one. Team Rocket meta. Yeah. Research is fine. That means no Lusamine. Poison Barb. I think we're gonna... Oh, Poison Barb on the Guzzlord. Oh, so he's gonna sit on Guzzlord? No, he's gonna swing anyway. What the... All right, not sure what's going on here. Okay, we got our own research. Truly not sure what they're on, like what their thought process is, but there's our second Eevee. That's huge. We have to do this. I guess I'm gonna put myself on I need to see Sabrina type of situation. Like, we're gonna go if I don't heal, I could afford not to heal one turn, right? Let's say I go to 70. I could technically afford. No, I'm gonna heal one time. Yeah, let's. I could just put Cape down too. Now let's heal up. Let's heal up. Ghost can only do 30 damage. Yeah, I'm aware. What I was scared of is if they find another Nihilego and like Lusamine that, right? The Guzzlord has no energy, so the most they could go up to is 3 energy right now, and we're fine. But I was planning to play around anything else. Eevee Bag and Giant's Cape. We could hold the Giant's Cape though. Alright, this could hurt. This, a -1 energy here could definitely stall us up. Yeah, so we can't attack next turn, nor can we really run away. Mars is decent, but I think I'm gonna hold Mars. Alright, so I think this is definitely a Sylveon angle here. Eevee Bag, Leafeon. There's some Sylveon Ninja running grunt now. It's crazy to me. I just went against one of those, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's get this guy out of here. Damn, I cut it close with the time. That's on me. That's on me. Power up the Leafeon EX. Hopefully I did whatever you're trying to explain, because I definitely was so focused and almost ran out of time that I didn't read no chat the entire time I was doing that. But hopefully we're on the same page there. If we win. Otherwise, the Sabrina no longer wins this game. Because the flare, if it wasn't for the grindcore working, right? Otherwise, we would have been pretty fine. 4 cards left in deck. Out of the 4 cards, we have 1 research. The Sabrina. I lost a couple games running out. Yeah. This format, especially if there's certain decks that take a lot of thought, and there's a lot of new cards that take up way too much. And yeah, the animations. Cape takes like 5 to 8 seconds for no reason. Also, there was a question that I forgot to answer. It was something about the deck list, right? Oh wait, I hit the 22 per game more times with this Coco than Darktina this season. It's just right time in the meta for the next week. It'll probably just suck. I might try that deck off stream then. Swing next turn with the 90 damage Leafeon. Well, we'll see. It depends on what they do. Do you want to draw 2 cards? Yes, bro, please. I don't know. Yeah, the fact that that's a question is crazy to me. It's insane to me that that's a question. You see, now using... Oof. Jesus Christ, dude. Madre mia. Okay. Well, if you hit us like that, like what am I supposed to do? There is a win. The win condition is just Flareon in the back line. with the Sabrina next turn. So that's what I'm gonna play for. Oof, I don't want to get Cyrus though. Technically, they can't Cyrus and beat us. If they want to Cyrus this guy, by all means, feel free to do so. Although I don't have to commit that much energy to them. I don't have to use anything actually. I just have to use Force Breath and pass. Yeah, I could combust next turn. What they could do to stall, although it wouldn't win them the game, is Cyrus this Flareon, the one in the back, and just like wait. Because this Flareon can't really go anywhere. Yeah. If they attack, they lose. Alright, whatever. Well, I guess they can't... They couldn't just sit there, right? They're hoping that I don't have the out, that I don't have Sabrina exactly. Alright, GG's though. Alright, so we're actually 5-2. I forgot to add both of our wins. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, they asked why not. Somebody asked, Mad Luckin, thank you for the follow. He played with his foot and lost. I wouldn't. No, he had 0 points, so he had to kind of figure out. Like he had to really hope that things would go right. That Slim with the follow, thank you. Somebody asked about why not the deck list on the screen. I used to have the deck list on the screen, but that was before I had chat on screen. And the fact that although my YouTube is dead right now, there's nobody on YouTube, so it's kind of just y'all on Twitch talking. Both of them do stack, so it was to keep my Tygo Kid. Thank you for the follow. It was to keep both my chats like being able to speak with amongst each other. Yeah, it's a combined. You wouldn't know because I have like my Twitch is far more active than my like. Let the algorithm cook. It's all good. What I wish I could do is put TikTok as well, but the current multi-streaming thing that I have doesn't have TikTok on here, nor would TikTok be able to see y'all's chat unless I cover like I don't even put my face on TikTok or something. But point is, I took out the deck list to put y'all to talk. Is basically that's the what I have. I've been too lazy to set up is the whole exclamation point deck so that y'all on Twitch could just see what I'm playing for the day. That's what I need to set up for real. The same way Varoom does it. The same way a lot of people do it. Top 500. Congrats. Thank you. Between yesterday and today, I've had some pretty good runs. All with Eevee. I've tried every other deck in the format. I even tried Eevee before I learned how to play it, and I was getting cooked left and right. This is a bad matchup if it's the Silvally. But we're going second, so hopefully... I don't know. It could also just still be the Froakie deck that we've been going against all day. I'm glad you came back to Eevee. Me too, bro. Me too. Mainly because it's working. Remove the hand for more mysterious. I got you. I'm just... Unfortunately, this Eevee can't even hit Oricorio, so we're just staring at each other. Bro, they'd be drawing double Oricorio like water, bro. Alright, so our hand is complete dog water. They did research, so we could Mars. Why not? Well, there's a whole bunch of reasons to say why not, but given our situation... And for the memes, we'll attack. Maybe they will Mars back. Maybe. My fear is Greninja here. If they see Greninja, we're cooked. It'd be too soon. But also... Low key, is this a situation where we have to collect? The issue with collect here is if they see... No, we have to do it. There's no win condition if we just sit here and start getting bodied. This is not a winning play, but we're like in a really tough spot. Criado, thank you for the follow. Baby Leafeon would be the nuts here. I hope they don't see Greninja. The worst part is that even if they... Let's say they did see Greninja, they marched me back. Alright, so we need to see Leafeon and Baby Leafeon. Sabrina, Baby Leafeon. Oof, close, close, close. Varoom, let's see you cook with this deck. Nah, this is... Look away. After this game, jump back in after this one. Unfortunately, we do have to throw an Eevee at this. Okay, we got with the pieces. The pieces are coming together. The pieces are coming together. That's all I can say. Dios mío. Okay, what's the best way to do this though? Unfortunately, we are a turn behind. I would have loved to have done all of this turn. They already marged, so we're kind of safe there. We could back out, charge a Leafeon for next turn. Or we could just keep Sylveon up front, which is probably for the better. My fear, again, if they find the Greninja, Cyrus, and get rid of this Eevee, but there's nothing we could do about that. We can't double retreat. We have to run away with this one. Rápido, 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 rápido. Okay, luckily we already clicked the ability and it picked for us. And yes, we threw away a fire energy. We're fine. No, that energy is not going to matter in the long run. But they found the Greninja, so if they have Cyrus, none of this matters. Hopefully they get greedy and they grab Sylveon or something. I don't know. This deck feels like too much to juggle. It probably for my attention span, yeah, it probably is. If they don't hit this Eevee, we're fine. Ay, Dios mío. Alright, let's just... I could have... Oof, tú sabes qué? I could have Sabrina'd and delayed them a turn from being able to attack. That's on me. No. Yeah. I think... I don't know. No, never mind. There's no win condition right now, pero we could draw another Eevee. No, they had energy? Bet. I feel less... Yeah, they had it. We just needed to wait one more turn. Doble pollo, bro. That's too many pollos. And I had to do 7 backflips to get out of it. Y le doy gracias sin querer, bro. Fuck. Do you speak Jacuno? Yeah, I speak Spanish. Por eso tengo a tag en el chat, en el stream. When you're clicking on the stream, I put it that I have Spanish because although I mainly stream and talk English, the same way, like for example, Varoom's the best example I could find. Simon too. They do their primary language, but if you ask them in English, they'll respond. I'm the opposite. I'm primary English, but if you ask me in Spanish, I could respond, and so on and so forth. Varoom, and get them Minate. What? How good was your streak? Fire energy only would matter if in case he Cyrus the Sylveon with no Greninja. Correct. I thought too long because I was thinking like too many turns ahead, seeing like what the possible thing was. 150 right now. Oof. Did you play? Did you end up doing the Sabrina change or you kept the deck as is? 18-3 was there, alright. No, you'll say I saw most of it. Por parte, but I saw most of it. Add a cape, not the Sabrina. And you removed the Mars. A mirror match or Charizard's back there? A mirror match. One Mars, yeah. I have the deck in rotation for today. Those Geos, yeah, the Geos were not going anywhere. Well, our hand is pretty solid. And we get to do first damage. If we see Leafeon, we could cook them really bad. No, not todavía. No, we don't have. Varoom climbing with Zera. No, not climbing, flying with Zera. Yeah, you could tell Varoom was grinding because he passed the 20 game mark. He played 21. Tell Varoom to share. If you watch his stream, you find it, bro. I need to add your deck to the rotation for content. You just can't get wins. Play it in a tournament. You play it in a tournament, and if you lose, what? You don't get the pat in the back? Whatever. I saw a lot of Zeros today. Yeah, Zero is it's a good deck. It's just you see a Rampardos on the other side, you go first, and you're like, it gets scary. Nah, their hand's basically the same as ours. We don't have Leafeon though. We really need to find it, but Rampardos is ultra hard. You gotta be extra lucky. You gotta be extra lucky because they for sure will have everything they need. It's so annoying. If we find Leafeon though, we're okay because we do have the initiative in attacking. Mama, okay, there's multiple ways we get there. No, we get to see 4 cards, and all we're looking for is Leafeon. I bet. I almost don't want to play. I almost don't want to play the research. What could we drop from research that would matter? Well, let me commit to the play that I know I'm doing for sure, which is charging of Leafeon. Sure you want to draw 2 cards? Yes, dude, please. Yeah, I don't know why that animation exists. Just give me the 2 cards. The other Eevee, I guess. A trainer card, like a red or something like that. Let's just do it. Let's do it. It's whatever. Let's just stick to the game plan, I guess. A second Eevee bag wouldn't have done nothing. Alright, it's okay, it's okay. We're fine, we're fine. Next turn we could set up the Flareon. They're not gonna Mars us, so if they're not on red card, we're Marsing them to the next dimension. Hero, thank you for the follow. I wonder if they're going to give us the Leafeon, or if they're going to run away. Let's see what they do. Forest Breath, that's fine. Are they running? What are they doing? Not the cape? What's the math here? No le veo. Bueno, they lowered their hand quite a bit. I'll give them that much. Wait, they don't. Okay, yeah, okay. What do you want in the mirror here? Red is cool. We gotta set up our own Flareon. That's fine. A Sabrina. If we Sabrina them, we're cooking. The Eevee bags. I'm gonna Mars them just in case they're holding Mars for when we knock out this Leafeon. I don't know. I don't know. For sure, we gotta put this down. We gotta give it at least 1 energy. Forest Breath. We gotta Mars now because if we knock them out and they Mars us, we're so much in a worse position. Look, they got a whole bunch of cards out of there. Eric Cubano, brother. Yep. Technically, I was, well, no, literally, I was born in Colombia, but Padre Cubano, yeah. Another play I had was, I guess, going into the baby Leafeon, but giving them 1 point makes no sense. Like now, if Flareon, if they don't... Big Bone, thank you for the follow. Like right now, there's a lot of plays in which we cook them. And there's a lot of plays in which they cook us. EBG, thank you for the like on the live. J-Bay Studios, TCG, follow. Thank you for the follow. Oof. Hey, Mitch, thank you for the follow. What game? This is Pokemon Pocket. Double bags, is that enough per game? We did have a commanding position, but no entiendo. Paid actor? The PayPal. Bro, Varoom, I told you this deck is gas, dude. He might have won too. He really could have won. There was a line where he could win. GG's, GG's. It's the aura, dude. We farmed enough aura. No. He changed Mars. Taking notes here, you just get... I see. True. Pero it depends. PKS, if you check... Either if you follow Varoom on... Oh, wait. I learned how to do shout out. I learned how to do shout out. / shout out. Varoom. You checked in his VOD latest stream? Yeah. So... People on Twitch, you probably already know this man. But if you don't, that guy's great. If you don't speak Spanish, don't worry about it. He'll respond to the question. Yeah, he took out one of his Marses for a cape. But... If you check the VOD, you got everything there. What was I saying? There was two ways you could look at that situation. Either you could say the deck is so crazy people give up, or the deck is so crazy that you could win and you give up. Because both of them, because we were both on the same deck, so it depends whose perspective you're looking at from. So you could take away that it's so scary they give up, or it's so bad that you give up when you could win. Los dos are both accurate in this situation. Pistolero, man, Ultra Ball 3 is super tough to grind. Suggest me a deck. Zard and Ninja decks ain't working. What do you see the most in Ultra Ball? Do you only stream at this time? We gotta do a collab stream. It could be fun. Unfortunately, yeah. Actually, next Saturday, not tomorrow, the Saturday after this, my wife has a baby shower and she's taking the baby. So estoy solo for a couple hours during the day. Maybe we could work it out. Lots of mirrors. There's a deck that people are talking about in chat that I cannot vouch for. Hey, wait, am I going first or second? I'm going first. Give me that back. Against water? No, against psychic. Well, it's probably the water deck. Sure. Let's put that guy. Going first, which EV you put up front really doesn't matter. Going second, it depends whether you want to poke for 30 or just draw cards. But yeah, I want to stream at this time, but maybe we can make something work out. And for Pistolero, apparently there's a Tapu Koko RCS deck. I know it sounds crazy, but apparently it cooks Charizard, and it's like good into the meta right now before people figure out how it is. Cole, thank you for the like on TikTok. As to what it plays, brother, I wish I could tell you. I'm sure somebody in chat could vouch for it and link it. I think Sensi was talking about it, that they were using it and it was doing good. Yeah, it's tough. The next 2 Saturdays I got COD tournaments in person that I gotta go. Oof. Bro, you gotta kill it though. Is it the EX Tapu? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's EX Tapu Koko. This red card is probably the best red card they could have given us. Like, obviously we could brick right after it. But if there was ever a time to get a red card, it was there. I got the version Jody ran. Okay. Apparently, if you check Jody's VOD, that's the best draw we could have gotten just now. Let's thin the deck of all the EVs. Then we'll Sylveon. Hopefully find Leafeon, and we're good, and we're in the money. Leafeon, alright, and Flareon. What are the chances that they're gonna Mars as well? Well, it doesn't matter because the way we play the deck, we have to hold Flareon for the possible Greninja. And then next turn, we'll probably go for the Froakie if they don't put anything around it. Sylveon draw. I was about to say, oh, that's fine, pero not really. We get to get. Madre mía, bro. Cuando sea grande, I want to be like this guy. Okay, se puso feo la cosa, but bro has everything. He really does, and we keep just drawing Pokeballs. If he hadn't evolved there, we were cooking, but he did evolve, so now we're getting cooked. I think the play is still Sabrina. Because Sylveon... Actually, no. We gotta get rid of this Sylveon, no? Hold on, I'll figure out. Avi, how's it going? I'm doing good. Let's see. If I hit this for 70... Yeah, no, the Sabrina's not enough. The Sabrina's not enough. We just gotta hope for bags. Actually, no, we're fine. We're okay. He has no water energy currently, but we do need Eevee bags just to heal up a little bit. Okay, never mind. There's no water energy. Go on, bro. Drop down to a Great Ball 2. Literally got chased out of. How about swing for 90? Is it worth it? Or not sure what you do here. I'll tell you why I didn't swing for 90. And it's because I need a... I'll tell you why. But then I have to look back to make sure it's correct. Pero creo it would have left me too open to like just random stuff. I needed like to set up correctly. I think that this is the right play. I just didn't... I know they could hit me for 100. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough health to survive all of that. I think I'm okay. Unless they find another Greninja, then I need to find another bag. And now if they don't have Evolve Baby Leaf for Cyrus, you're not wrong. We do lose to Cyrus. I forgot about Cyrus. No, if he has Cyrus, he wins. But if he stalls a turn, he also wins. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, no, pero... Nah, I would have needed... No, pero igual pierdo, I think. I still lose. Like, obviously I don't lose right now. But my Flareon would have been at 1 energy. I need to give an energy to Leafeon to back out. I played it wrong, pero the only thing that would have won me there is like a Leafeon EX. Like he would have just stalled me for a turn and I couldn't do nothing for a turn. Why didn't I evolve? Because one, I forgot about Cyrus. 2, it didn't make a difference. Okay, so that's the type of game, Varoom, that I'd have to go back and check If I would have done the swing for 90 play, ¿cómo termina? But yeah, 2 Tapus, 2 Oris, 2 Zeraora, 1 Arceus. What does Arceus do in this? You're just playing Arceus to charge something strong? 2 Chords, 1 Cape, 1 Dawn, 1 PCL, 1 Mars, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 1 Geo, 2 Ball, 2 Oak. I feel like you could play that deck without the Arceus. The swing on 90 doesn't do anything because he showed deck. Stonerhood, I got you. I need Varoom. No, ni me puedo poner bravo because I haven't done the exclamation point deck. Sodium Bowl. Evolve Eevee back to heal to full. Don Julio. And what situation, Brett? They Greninja on their turn. At no point could I could heal. It wasn't hurt already. They hurt it with the Greninja. Why is he like the and thank you for the follow. Assuming is why is he could also be easy, I guess. Can you explain the Sylveon EX card? What about it? When you play, you draw 2. That's all it does in the deck. Arceus is needed for Sard matchup. If it comes to it, then you bring in Baby Flareon or Leafeon. Okay, the KO. Oh, okay. How does this ability work? As soon as you play it, it's gonna ask you, do you want to draw 2 cards? And you just put yes. Why it asks you, I don't understand. It's as soon as you evolve. Always save Cape for Arceus and Cord is for Ori and Zera. Yeah, that makes sense. Do a clip and command is exclamation point, add command, exclamation point, deck, and place the link. And okay, and then clip is down here. Clip that. I bet. Para la próxima, though. Doesn't it say something about evolution? Are we still talking about Sylveon? Yeah, it's when you evolve it. When you play it on top of Eevee. Este tiene todos los emblems. Top 1000, top 5, top 10. Alright, going second. Like, I'll show you right now. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may draw 2 cards. Well, not technically not infinite use because you could only play them twice, but yeah, basically 1 per copy. It's better in my opinion like that because you farm interactions in the chat. That's fair. Oh, I thought it was way more complicated than that. So infinite use Professor's Research. It's a one-time use ability, by the way, which helps discoverability. Once during your turn. Technically, if you brought it back, there are 7 basic Pokemon, so much of the deciding what monster bench or not, etc. No Arceus until Ninja's dead against that deck. Coco start, always good, going second against any deck. First good with Zera. It's a nice deck that can be Silvally, Rampardos even. 5 edge, oof. What Pokemon can use its ability before being on the field? None. Alright, so we have nothing to do here unless we want to red and hit this for 50 right now, but that makes no sense. Our hand's pretty buns. We need to find some Eevees, or we're gonna die in the next. At least there's a bunch of water energy. We could have read there, but it didn't seem worth. Jesus Christ. Por favor, give me some Eevees. The best feeling is drawing 6 cards or 7 with collect after they Mars or red card you. I'm not gonna Mars. They could have done whatever and they didn't. We could draw 2, but then it skips a turn on the hitting here. Next turn they can't attack. They'd have to heal with Arita. This is risky. The draw 2 is the safer play, pero puede terminar en lo mismo. Okay. Mama ain't raised no XV with the follow. Thank you. I'm almost at 2,000 points with that joint. No more Tinas. I can offer quick help if anybody wants to. Like I said, it'll probably be good. Won't be good next week. So he has to back out here. Unless he has the heal. Okay, okay. Things are... Can we please just draw an Eevee, though? Please give me an Eevee for the backline. We lose to red. Me cago en 10, bro. I don't want to give him Greninja. They haven't done a research, haven't done nothing. We lose to Greninja, we lose to red. All because we didn't see an Eevee. Because had we seen an Eevee, bro, we'd had Flareon ready in the back. We had Sylveon to draw some cards. Wait, no, if he did this, it's because he has it already. GG's, GG's. It didn't red for sure. A red card. I mean, red, the guy, the attacking. The Eevee that could, bro. This deck doesn't run red. I'm aware that it shouldn't run red, but you'd be surprised at the crazy shit that you see in rank these days. By a player called OnlyFans. Yeah, nothing surprises me. But I agree, the deck shouldn't have red. Their idea is to go Greninja and tag Biddle. They even be on Misty sometimes. Mango with the call out, bruh. Exactly. There's a Greninja Sylveon deck that used Misty on me. Yes, it missed and it did absolutely nothing, but the fact just that it existed is crazy. The meta in Master Ball shifts a little bit every couple of days as people adapt and counter the top decks. For example, Sylveon Ninja decks running Team Rocket is like WTF. There will be a good fighting deck to beat it. People are already running Lucario Marshadow to counter that. Yeah, it's all over the place. The format changes like every day, every hour, especially now that they're playing even more because of the win streaks and stuff. People are constantly like trying to figure out what the next best thing is. I'm still seeing Mewtwo guard Sylveon decks. That's crazy. I see. I have no words for that. That is insanity. We have research and we have Sylveon. We're gonna use neither turn 1, and we're not gonna use Mars because just trust me. The most thing I would use is red, but then if they do Giratina, I feel bad. Simon said the meta in top 100 changes every 4 to 6 hours. Yes, it depends on who's awake and who's asleep. Thank you for the follow, although it doesn't have a single name. So, but I thank you. I appreciate you. It's just blank. It just says follow the, like, no name, like nothing. Not even like an icon or maybe it's an emo or something that I don't have the view to. All right. Doble pollo, and they always have it immediately. Fushi, I don't have that set up. My bad, my guy. Varum is somewhere laughing at me because he told me exactly how to set it up. Y no lo hice. Did they research at all? They did research. So this seems like a throwaway red angle, but technically we don't even, let's I think I'm leaning towards research. I don't want to commit Sylveon if I don't have to, because I need the Eevee, like the Leafeon, and I need the one to charge to hit with this. What's the max streak points you can get? 22. Alright, let me stop wasting time. Let's go Mars. Let's go Leafeon. Let's charge, and we'll wait a turn. Regardless, they don't have energy to attack with Oricorio, so they're just chilling on that. They're gonna, if they don't have the Greninja, they have to back it out. If they do have Greninja, they can't snipe this back here. I think we're okay. Once you win 5 in a row, you get 22 points, and then it caps out at 22, but you get it every time. I went against Simon last season, and he cooked me so often. Hey, that means you were up there though. So 32 points, no, 22. Like I'm giving you the number that you get in total. Like you get 12 per streak and 10 per win. Dios mío, they have Greninja garantizado, guaranteed. Never mind. Or actually, they could still have it. I don't know what's going on. They don't have it. Okay. But we do have this. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, bet. Let's find some more EVs though. Bro, this is the best line because they have no backup. Like they have no follow-up to punish the baby, and we could find it. We can hide it again. Let's make sure we evolve the right Leafeon. So you see, that was the good thing about not evolving the Sylveon just yet. Although maybe we would have drawn into an Eevee and had multiple. But now this Eevee could be a Flareon that closes out the game later. Like, you get me? Like, there's reasons to stuff here. We could technically set this up already. Or have Leafeon ready to attack. Let's have Leafeon ready to attack. The Flareon will be for later. So with Coco deck, real quick, Geo's good for early KOs with Ori or anything that's playing Zeraora or Oricorio. You want Geo to knock out literally Cosmogs, Froakies. Although Froakie, no, never mind. Froakie's not on the list. Froakie gets cooked by weakness. Charmanders, Gibbles, literally anything. Eevees. Goat mode, how's it going? I can't hold you. Not evolving was. He has no energy, no motion. Yeah, we're okay for now. Hopefully we draw a bag. We need bag to heal up Leafeon outside of the Greninja range. The Eevee collect for multiple turns is easy to exploit. Okay, we need to see bag, so we're gonna go Sylveon here. Even though we lose like the Flareon angle. We need a heal too, or we get cooked by Cyrus and Greninja. Well, if they have it, they have it. Not much we could do about that. Well, we do have the Sabrina line. This Eevee, again, like y'all mentioned, could be exploited, but... Yeah, we just gotta hope they don't have it. I know they have it every game. I could have technically Sabrina'd here, but it doesn't feel correct. Like last time we did that, we got punished anyways. Like we had no way of like real punishing that. Like if we could have put a Flareon up, maybe. Is there more universal use supports like red? If you wanna, okay, red card is okay. Sabrina for sure. Nah, Sabrina here is GOAT. Yeah, but we lost her. We lost the GOAT. Don't have Cyrus. Don't have Cyrus. Don't have Cyrus. Don't have. They always fucking have Cyrus. We're cooked. We're cooked. Last time they had 2 energy. We needed the bag. If we had bag there, no ganan. Oh wait, cause I completely missed that. That's on me. Estoy comiendo mierda. Fuck. My bad, boys. It would have just delayed the inevitable. No, it wouldn't have delayed the inevitable because they wouldn't have been able to attack, which is huge. Tienen toda la razón. Now the only way I win is that if I Sabrina in Sylveon, and he has no reason of doing that. Last time that I lose to this Oricorio shit. Yeah, I wrote down the mental note. I wasn't paying attention to the energies. Sabrina would have stalled them for a turn, which lets me find the bag to heal Leafeon. It lets me use the Leafeon. It lets me get the knockout. Your Spanglish makes me question my sanity sometimes. Like, am I tweaking or did you speak Spanish? It's very possible I throw Spanish in there. I'm feeling more... Again, in past streams, especially when I first started, I was trying real hard to keep all my speaking in English. So that's why I stutter or I struggle to speak sometimes. It's because my head's always on both. And then... Yeah, I assumed that didn't work because of last time. Yeah. Estaba resignado. And so basically, I've just gotten more used to doing it. And now I'm just like, in between my English, I'll throw a Spanish in. But your sanity's okay. But what do you mean by a universal? Is one baby leaf the only chicken counter? It is. I might go, if I keep seeing chicken, I might up it to 2. The Spanish you throw in is easy to understand. Yeah, basically with context clues, it's pretty straightforward to like what I'm trying to say, yeah. Where could I find the Arceus Tapu? Apparently it topped the Magma tournament. Hopefully Twitch confirms that for me. If you check limitless.com and look up like the top decks for the Magma, I think that's where it did the best. Or that's where it did something. I mean, like, you can use a supporter with 0 conditions, 0 consequences. Red. Yeah, there's red. There's Geo. Hold up. I think well, Looker, but you don't want to play that. Penny technically, but it's also a meme. We could cape here just to have less cards, but I wouldn't mind if they shuffled my hand right now. You should use Penny as a wild card. I got the full art, so I have to use it, right? Yeah, Giovanni in this format is actually probably better than Red. For certain decks, right? I have 2 2-star Giovannis. Oof, that's fire. I also do. I also do have that. But yeah, it's really cool. All right. We're okay. We're okay. I'll keep the one in the back, maybe. That does telegraph Flareon. But we're okay. If they find... I don't know. We just have to believe we're okay. We could hit for a total of 30, 150, 170. I have 0 Geos. We could hit for 170. So we're okay. And I'm humilde, papi. Yeah. Humilde is one word for what you are, bro. Nah, pero eso sí. Until you pull that margin, se te olvida toda la humildad, bro. Humildad. Honestly, I could go Leafeon and do stuff here, but I'd rather have a Flareon ready regardless of how they play it. I could almost put down this Flareon already. So if they shuffle my hand, I'm okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's do this. Pobre. Actually, let me not say nothing because he can still see it and I'll cry. Bro, if you don't see it now, dude. Actually, you're only halfway through the deck. So there's a chance you don't see it. You do UG. Don't be worried about it all in English. We love the Spanglish, dude. I appreciate that because it's honestly, it's very natural to me. And it's why I struggle with like... Alright, we should be fine, by the way. Lily kind of sucks, but at the same time, we have so much damage. All right, this plays around Sabrina. That's beautiful. Like we have 100. If they don't red card us, we have enough, so even after Lily, we hit him for 170. If they do not red card us or Mars, as long as they don't have Cape, if they just Lily. Itechu, hola mi líder. I'm not the leader though. Baroom is in chat though. El líder sí está en chat, but hold. Then red now would make sense, right? Let's go red. Let's go red. Let's go red. The bags no, because the bags has healing capabilities that we might need. Thank you for the follow, Itechu. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, or it could be Itechu, sort of like a Pikachu sort of situation. Man, I lead it at these hours. Right, as Link says, I'm the closer, but. Yo, didn't mean to attack you or something. Was just encouraging you. Nah, at no point, Avi, did I think you were called like you were being dumb or nothing. Okay, they got the Lily, just no cape. Actually, no, even with cape. Oh no, because we used red already. Just no cape then. Just attack, bro. Y eso que no tengo los dobles Louis. Hasta Mars para BM tengo yo ahí. Ahora to make sure I could click option number 1 correctly. We did it. And the Mars is still deal? Nah. I'm against BM because I hate it so much when it's done on me. No. Ningún, because that brings bad karma. If we start showing off, trust me, you won't win another game all night. Scuffed red. We had the red also, but we used the turn before to lower our hand size. Hold up, this deck is pretty good. BM goes hard here. At these hours, bro, I don't want to piss off los japoneses, bro. One BM is like 3 Rampardos guaranteed. It's a Mars. Let's keep going. We actually need a win streak though. We're winning more than we're losing, but we need to make sure they're in. But Blue, thank you for staying up to this time, bro. Blue's another friend of mine, like IRL friend, bro. That guy's staying up to 1 in the morning and supporting being in chat, bro. I'm surprised. 3 ranks guaranteed. Don't piss him off at these hours, lol. Bro, I have mods in my chat, like not in my chat, like I have friends of mine that sign them mods and they can't. They're never up for my streams, bro. I stream too late. Am I going first or second? I'm going second. Alright, let's put everything down. Hey, $56 with the prime. Thank you, bro. With the follow and the prime, I think. Oh, there. I was like, where's me going Majin Vegeta, bro? Thank you for funding my Pokemon addiction, my pocket addiction. I appreciate you. I get y'all pay up. I start acting up. I'm farming with last turn Mars BM. I don't even fuck. Turn the music up. Also wait. All right, y'all gotta tell me if I'm grinding too. I'm in Ultra Ball 4. What deck are you using right now, Blue? It's troll calling you Blue when I know your name, but I'm not out here fucking doxing people. Alright, so this is a good start for us, especially if they don't evolve. We don't have anything to do to follow up though. I guess we could cape. If we cape, it makes it where we have less cards in hand, but a la vez, we kind of want cape for exactly Flareon. But let's put it down. I'm talking about my music. Yeah. No, but it reminded me about the fact that I'm unaware how loud my stuff is, because I have y'all hearing my audio, my desktop lower than I am. But sometimes the Sylveon Greninja list, that list is solid. Man, actually, if this is an angle where if they stay in, a Leafeon knocks out this Greninja. We need to find, if we find Leafeon, we cooking. Plus I have to, because fireworks non-stop outside still because America's brain rot. Never mind. Leafeon does not win the game right now. It still puts us in a good spot though. And they don't have water energy coming up. Wrong Leafeon. We still survive a turn. Actually, no, they have red for some reason. If they go after this Eevee, we're also cooked. Like, we see, I could Leafeon this Eevee back here, but like, that just feels bad. Like, I'd rather lose him. I genuinely rather lose him. Bro Cyber with the follow, thank you. Damn, we're cooked. We had, actually, they can't attack. We're fine. Yeah. My bad. I got ahead of myself. I think it's Energy Front for top Flareon. You're not. Yeah, I could also swap in, but you're right. I guess I'm banking too much on Leafeon. Granted, I can still do Flareon by backing out this Eevee. They're just shooting guns in the air at no fireworks left. I don't live in it. Bro, stay safe, Sensi. That sounds insane over there. Okay, we're gonna draw some cards here. I don't live in a bad neighborhood, but they're just going crazy. Alright, so let's... Low-key, I think I want to draw with the one in the front. If I draw with the one in the front, I can still do everything that I want to do. And attack with Flareon if I find it. Flareon or Leafeon are perfect here. Or none of the above, of course. También. I forgot. Secret answer, none of the above. Jesus Christ. Loki. We're gonna get crazy with it. If y'all don't see the vision, don't worry about it. I got you. It looks like you have nothing and a half. It does. It really does. But if he wants to attack, we punish it. Trust. There's a different play, though. Hitting them down to 50 matters. Especially if he tries to get cute and hit the Eevee in the back or something. If he wants to Cyrus and snipe an Eevee, trust. Never mind, he's going for the Sylveon. I did not play around this. I played around everything else. I'm cooked. Wait, no, we're fine. The play's still there. The play's still there. It's double Eevee bag. It's double Eevee bag on the Eevee. No, wait, I have to evolve. Fuck. Flareon still gets us there? No, tampoco. Fuck, dude. Nah, I got cooked. Never seen Mana Curse so much? Yeah, no, bad. It's, give me enough bad draws, then you'll see me curse, bro. We're so cooked. What in the world is this, bro? Alright, we'll run it back then. Is there a reason to heal Sylveon? No. Unless they Guzma. Pero para eso, whatever, dude. Bro, 6 cards in deck and they're all evolutions. It's like double Flareon, double Leafeon. That's 4 of them. That's 4 of the 6 cards. What else is there? There's research is in our hand. They're about to hit their Sylveon. What are the other cards in the deck? One Pokeball. So 4 evolutions, a Pokeball. Okay, ma. There's one card I'm forgetting, but Mars. No, ya pagué. Ya pagué. Sabrina, you're right, Baru. Sabrina's the last one. Those are the hands you'll be getting. I have to collect, right? Hitting this Froakie for 30 doesn't do anything. He's just gonna back out to Giratina and rip me a new one. I'm gonna lose my Pokemon and I lose to Cyrus after the fact anyways. So I have to collect and hope to see Flareon so that the Giratina dies. And let's see. I guess ya ni sé dónde poner los energies because I play one of these. I had forgotten. GG's. Two cards off the top, bro. How many cards in deck? 5. Okay, my ass. Fuck this game, bro. I can't see an evolution. You run 2 Flareon EXs? Yes, I play 2 Flareon EXs. My bad. That's not my bad. The tone on that was seemed like I was mad at you. Bro. There's no reason we should have lost that game. 0 reason. At any point, Leafeon, Flareon, bro. If our record goes even, I'm immediate tone check. Yeah, I caught myself. Nice EV16 trainer deck. The deck you're going against is like a global superpower. Bro, it was a global superpower, and all I needed to draw was 1 evolution, bro. Yeah, we gotta put Eevee in its place. Ya empezó. You wanna get mad? I'll get mad. That was crazy, bro. Every situation. We got Mars, we saw Sylveon's another. Wait, we Sylveon that game. We didn't draw anything. Y ahora viene Pollo. I guess if it is Oricorio, I want Eevee. But if it isn't Oricorio, I want Eevee. I guess the other Eevee gets punished by a Geo play. I don't know why I have a Rocky Helm in Sylvania Rampart. I also do not know. It's okay. Javier about to get the smoke. That name sounds familiar. I feel like they've been in chat before. Or they've been in somebody's chat. Maybe not mine, pero that name does sound familiar. But of course, it's the ahí está Pollo Loco. Javier is de mi chat. I knew I've seen it before. Es un líder mío. Bet. Do people ever say you look like John Bernthal? Nope, but I'm sure that the beard and the bat ain't making. I can see why you say it though. I can see why you say it. The Punisher's badass though, so I'm not even mad. Probably tiene mi deck. Bueno, ya sabemos 2 Geos, so we played around that, and we got nothing else. The cape in the front doesn't do anything. Cape in the back doesn't do anything. I guess, no, it does do something. 2 Oricorio hits, but I'd rather get hit by Mana Steel Bat. That's gonna be the next emote. I just gotta find the time to... I don't even know what it's gonna look like. The baddest down on flinching. Okay, then he'll get the smoke, but we'll love him with love and respect. Nah, he's on doble pollo. No respect, bro. 2 chickens. We only like Oricorio when it's on our side. The issues that we already researched. So we found piece number 1 of the out to this guy. Now let's cape, I think. Remember, we have Sabrina to stall now. Actually, I think I want cape for the other one. Let's put cape in the back. I just don't want to lose it to red card. And I guess we could charge this Leafeon anyways. Like, it was always going to be this Leafeon. Do you have Rampardos in the backline? If you have Rampardos in the backline, he's probably waiting for cape. It's Sabrina. Alright, we're okay with this. So far, so good. They don't have no. Yeah, I do. That's why they haven't done it. They haven't attacked because you knocked them out on the clapback. And the Giratina has Poison Barb. Okay, so yeah, so they're hoping you run into them first. It's not worth drawing yet. Use the DeMarini in high school, college ball. Love to see it. Yee. This is honest. Although this is a -5. This was when I was in middle school. This is old as shit. But yeah, this is before BB Core, before all of that. Where does it say? This was when the bats were busted for no reason. Alloy, right? Is that what it was? Yeah, then they made BB Core and the ball couldn't travel for nobody. Alright, so we got cooked by Gio. Hay un Diosito en el cielo. And he's looking out after your boy. You guys do play Cyrus. Little League Home Run Derby bat. You guys do play Cyrus. So high key, I'm thinking of EV bagging here. So that the Leafeon's safe. That feels bad though. If they actually they Cyrus, then this Leafeon could attack again. Vámonos para allá. Let's go. Again, I'm saving Mars for the no. I don't care about nothing else. I did not realize Ramp in the back is such a threat. Right, Ramp is a threat in general. Now since the bat is out, I want to say loved you in Punisher. Oh, I missed a few. Chico Fundamental, thank you for the follow. Ice Punch Whooper, thank you for the follow. If they Cyrus, we knock out the Zero Aura. We're fine, we're fine. Giovanni. Oh lord, I came back and the bat is out. Just like that, Brett. Just like that. Oof, we're cooking. And there's already a fire and energy. We're gonna give it again, but don't worry, guys. I will heal, but after after the ability. Pobre Javier, bro. Es un líder, pero I had to draw. I drew everything, bro. ¿Qué te puedo decir? Es un líder, pero doble pollo ya me tenía Mira, loco. I couldn't stand another double chicken beating me, bro. That's the first one we beat all day. I almost questioned changing decks. I almost questioned adding a second one of these guys. Is bad. GG clean. Zero type null is crazy. No, yeah, that. Y eso que tenía, he had like 7 cards, like a 9-card hand. I see it everywhere. I can barely beat it. What deck are you? Have you? Oh, you're playing the. Are you only playing, Incineroar? What should I replace for Osiris? I have Iono, 1 Geo, 1 Sabrina, 1 Red, 2 Glade. But no, but you're playing the Rampardos one, right? I guess Cyrus is still good in that. What are your items? Maybe it's an item that you could take out. I don't know. Realistically, you're okay. Like, I don't play Cyrus in my deck. I think since you just run over everything, you're okay without either. It's a preference thing, whether you want Sabrina over Cyrus or vice versa. Let's see if we could get a win streak, bro. The double chicken will drive you insane. It really did. OMG, add. It's okay, bro. When you get back, I'll tell you the same thing. I have a Chandler Woodbat, by the way. If you're still in chat, Ty. A Chandler Woodbat that I used in high school. I unfortunately it wasn't good enough for college ball, or at least didn't take it seriously enough. Also, Florida's like super competitive. Like, if I wanted to keep playing, I had the option to, but I had to move upstate, like upstate. No, not upstate. Like up, just north of the country. I had to go to the cold. What did I say to replace? I said you don't necessarily need it in that matchup. So hard to get a win streak. Decks are so anti-meta towards Master Ball. Yeah, really. It's rough. There's not much I can say about that besides agreeing with you. Is the bat for aura farming? No, the bat is to put Eevee in its place and make sure I have the evolutions in hand. And also sort of aura farming, I guess, yeah. It's the threat of what I could do with the bat. So far, this hand's not bad. We get to tag the Giratina early. I'm not going to use research. I think Charizard and Zeraora are great for streaking and fast games. Yeah. Bro, Giratina and Darkrai are so annoying. They retreat. Hence, I need to have a Cyrus. Then, like, some decks are like, either you win quick or you go home quick. Yes. Bro, when Jody showed the line of, like, there was a guy his win percentage was under 50. He was like 48 something or like low 49. And he was in the, like, not top 100, but he was like 120 something. Or 130. Because they juegan para the win streak only. That's all they care about. They have no other, like, priority. Alright, now we gotta research because we gotta find some Leafeons. That's one Leafeon. And that's a Pokemon. Okay, this is solid. This is solid. We gotta thin the deck and find the baby Leafeon now. No reason to cape, because I'm going to switch out Sabrina. Yeah, try it out. You'll see how... I don't know if it's necessary, but if Darktina's their issue, then maybe. But Sabrina works against them too. I don't know. Actually, no, it doesn't, right? Because they technically have more HP. You would have to play something else. If you still have the helmet, you could take it off for that. We'll hold... I don't want to hold cape. But we'll hold it. We'll hold it. Maybe if they red card us, we'll draw into the out. Like, you see now, if I was playing Cyrus, I feel pretty confident that I could win at any moment. Because I just need an out. But also, they only have one bird on the board. So that's also very... I replaced helmet for Geo. Okay, bet. All we need to do is find Leafeon. And it's basically GG's. Vamos. A ver, esto puede ser locura. This does... nah, this is a bad play. This is a bad play. Unless we draw into a second Leafeon and the Leafeon. This was desperate for no reason. I had time. I had time. I could take another hit with the Leafeon and not care. And I was drawing it anyways. That's bad. That's bad. If you guys play, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, now, if they have the Greninja, they get punished for playing the game correctly. And we strike for 40 on turn 2. Unfortunately, we were not able to... Well, unless we draw Leafeon right here. No. This... We can't do it like this, you know. We could draw 2 with Sylveon, however. That's not the worst play. It keeps our HP up. We could draw Sabrina. Sabrina would be really good right here. Mamoid. Sabrina. Madre mia. This Giratina is never going to have enough HP where we need a red. I think we're going to throw away red. We found the Leafeon though. But it's late. It's late. The Leafeon's late. I know I'm playing awkward, but yeah, I got greedy. I got greedy. Is what happened. I could have even set up the Leafeon for next turn, I think there, right? Or no, I don't know what I did. I don't know. We're like fine and we're not fine at the same time. That Sylveon did not get a Sabrina, but the Sabrina would have like won us the game there. Zarzera Aura in the same deck. No, he's playing Zard or Zeraora. He plays both. Like differently, like separately. Okay, mate, gotta leave now. Catch you later. Take care. Yeah, take it easy, bro. Take it easy, brother. Okay, now it's getting a little bit better. It's still ugly. We're gonna get red carded, bro. But I don't think we could afford to put the... Why don't you draw down the Leafeon? Because then if they find Greninja, they could tag down. Now with 2 EVs, if they try to zone in on one EV, I could play the other. So I'm playing around Greninja Cyrus instead of red card Mars. And it's obviously like, if they have one, I get... Nah, where's your Mars? My bottom 3 is literally Mars, Sabrina. Everything that would have like won me the game is in my bottom 3. Never mind. It's in the top 3, baby. It's in the top 3. And my Mars too. Although we're gonna do Sabrina first. We're gonna do Sabrina first. Actually, no, we can't do Sabrina first. What's up, my fake TCG player right now? How's it going, dude? It's been a minute, bruh. I'm out here playing Pokemon now. Mars will give him 2 Greninjas. He's down to no, we got a Mars for sure. He got 3 cards in deck. That's a guaranteed Greninja. Unfortunately, we don't have Leafeon up ahead, like up front. So we're just stuck for a little bit, but... I will charge it now, though. I will do it. How have you been doing, bro? Do you still play DBS? Oh, I was like, what's it letting me do? Why is it lighting up? If the Mars gave him like Greninja... Okay, though, that doesn't matter. Yeah, but haven't been streaming. Gonna go to a regional next weekend. Oof. What deck are you on? What? Homeboy got a bat? To keep the Leafeons in check, Brett. It's too late now. This whole stalling with Sylveon thing is beyond me anymore. I don't care. Barrier.deck. Oh, it's the Boo, right? The Boo's just everywhere. It's just that good. If he has Greninja, you can't one-shot it with Flareon because you have used both your EV bags. True. Cannot disagree with you there. We do have Flareon, though. Flareon is pretty cool. We're going to hold off, though. Let's go energy here, I guess. It's so toxic. It's crazy because they hit down the... And sorry to the Pocket people. I'm talking about DPS, which is what I used to stream. They used to have Bobbity. I mean, they limited Bobbity, but then they gave it so much support that the limit doesn't matter. Didn't think it could be worse than Top Coup, but Bandai said hold my beer. Okay, there they found the Greninja, which we're okay with. I think we're more scared of a second bird. Oh wait, we lose. we are actually in super Omega cooked. What if he misclicks? If we Sabrina and he misclicks? That's our only win condition, right? The Flareon just misses the KO too. That's tough. That's tough. I feel like you stalled the Leafeon way too long. No, I didn't have the Leafeon, and then when I did, I had to, my mistake was trying to wall for a turn, or no, trying to draw for a turn with collect, and then the game never like forgave me for that. I also heard that the online is like trash because like, damn, what did we start the stream out with? No shot, Queens boy. I heard like the newest pack is not like, it's not by codes. You have to pay like $5 or $7 a pack or something. I don't know. Maybe I misheard that one. I watched a Tarmo video talking about how he's stepping away from Dragon Ball because it's too expensive or something, or that the format is ass. I don't know. Misclicks were in Master Ball, bro, Chacho. Nah, it wasn't a misclick. It was just a misplay. Oh no. Oh, you mean me hoping for a misclick? Yeah. I got some paid actors in chat though. Are we going, at least, are we going second? No, we're not. Jesus. We are cooked. I guess I could break. I'll try to be a paid actor next game. Bandai's delusional, but I'm just going to the regional with friends for the fun. Yeah, I know, that's something I miss, but life had different plans. Favorite evolution? Umbreon. I feel like that's a basic answer, but that's the game I played the most, Gen 2. And I stream and if you could tell, like by the time of like my, I don't know, my wake period or whatever, I prefer nighttime every time. Oh, that doesn't mean much, but yeah. Alright, so we're okay as long as there's no Rampardos. I think we could survive everything else. I'm gonna research because why hold double research? Red. Okay, that's one reason we could have drawn that, and I would have known not to use it, but it is what it is. We'll put an energy here. Oof, we're cooked. If they see the right card, we're hyper cooked. Let's try to draw a bag. I didn't notice that they flipped heads. The play doesn't change though. Cape is good. Cape is good. Going second is so much better in this matchup. It's not even close. I don't feel bad. There wasn't a Leafeon angle there. I didn't have enough energy to do it, right? No, there was. Probably it was. Actually, I don't even remember what the situation was. Oh, no, I put it when... Oh, okay, no, we're fine, we're fine. Prediction for the next dual card set in pocket minus Hoenn or Unova. I can tell you what I want. I want Ho and Lugia, but they might just do X and Y because of... Not X and Y, black and white. Because of... I'm blanking out because the TCG is releasing a black and white set. Oof! If we find that second Eevee bag, boys, come on, second Eevee bag. Surely a deck like theirs doesn't play Guzma, right? Bro, they have Guzma. They dropped Guzma a hot minute ago, but some people are strange. Yeah, I think it's gonna be ground on Kyogre. Honestly, Mars. Does Mars hurt us? Not necessarily. Of course, we draw the red back. Eevee bag. Okay. I think again, what we're scared of is the fossil. Outside of fossil, we're fine. And they already Mars. I doubt they have two. I'll throw away the red. Bankai? Oh no, Bandai. Bandai, the people that are behind like One Piece and Dragon Ball, Naruto, all that stuff. Actually, I think they're on Naruto. I don't even know. They used to make a Naruto game. Alright, no fossil, no problems. We have the Eevee bag to play around this. Nah, GG's. And they went first, right? Basically, Rampardos, if they don't see Rampardos, we usually could outpace or outbeat or outperform Savali. Can we please get a win streak? For the love. We've climbed today. Hey man, just got into this. How's it going, man? Started 3 weeks ago, free to play. How's that been going? The issue with, even though we're staying positive, is that if we don't get a win streak, top 100 is just getting further and further. Well, they're currently getting further and further, but like even more further and further. Like way too much further and further. We're going first. Against Electric. It could be Null, which would suck. So I guess let's... Level 27 right now with about 1,000 cards. Got some decent legendaries, but collecting has been fun. Have you been like spreading out the sets or just going for like the newest thing? Well, if you've gotten legendaries, played Hearthstone before. I wish I had played What is this? What is that? You know what's the worst part about these troll decks? Is they always cook me. They give you 50 packs for free usually. If he does all the solos, that's another 50 packs. That's fair. If you need help with the solo battles, feel free to follow me on YouTube at Men of Steel. Just hit level 50 today. I don't know why they haven't added levels, if I'm being honest. This guy deserves a 12-game win streak just for playing this. He really does, right? But let's not have that win streak start with me, alright? He could start the next game. I knew it was going to be heads too. I knew this guy was going to get heads also. That was close, ain't it? Well, he hit for, what, 70 there? So I'm at 70. If he has another red, he could get there, so we have to cape or something. I'll read your message now. Hold up. I'm trying not to cry here. There's no way he has another red, right? Surely. Their trainer is 30. That's right. So they could do a total of 80. So we have to cape. Because you already know they're flipping heads again. Togedemaru, 18 trainer. Bro, I don't want to be here, dude. I'm about to get my shit pushed in. But it's fucking Togedemaru, dude. Okay, but there's life. There's life. He skirt on them with the follow. Thank you. I'll read your message just now. Trust. We will be using Sabrina to get rid of the one in the back, and then we have Flareon ready for the... I have zero intentions of losing to this. I'll even put down the Flareon already. I'm not playing any games. And, oh, wait a minute. I messed up. This guy's going to Oricorio me. And I'm going to get cooked. The second Oricorio downs, I'll scoop on the spot, actually. The second he drops Oricorio, we just lost. I played around everything. I forgot he's on lightning. I should have held Flareon is what I'm trying to say. His win streak starts with me, boys. Wait, that's a null. That's a null. Sophocles. He's going to try to high roll. He's trying to high roll. He couldn't do it, though. We're still cooked. If he finds the Ori... We have the pieces of not getting cooked, but... We need to find that fourth Eevee before Leafeon dies. Or before they find Oricorio. Zeraora? No. Tapu Koko? No. This guy went down the list of lightning types to put next to no. Are EV decks the meta right now? I don't know if they are the meta. They're part of the meta. You still have Sabrina? No, we use Sabrina. We use Sabrina to get rid of the Togedemaru in the back. Sylveon's definitely the meta. Sylveon, put anything next to Sylveon and it's meta. Okay, so hold up. Started spreading it out early. Wanted to get Mewtwo. Got him at first. And looking for meta decks now to get more trophies to open more packs. Alright. If you want to play the solo battles, hold up. Although I don't have... Well, actually, you could use any of the new decks. Dale Mena. How's it going, Nissa? Where's my game? I have guides on how to beat the solo battles. Granted, I know you won't have all the card. I was streaming for a couple hours. It was fun. Wait, you stream, bro? Why did I just now find out that you stream? You've been in chat. You even gave me the... Is a solo battle decks on your YouTube? Yeah, for everything post from Spacetime on. I got you. Nissa. Let me hit you with the follow real quick. Did it 3 or 4 times? I've only been streaming for like... Hold up. Let me hit you with the follow so I can see if next time you're streaming and I'm not streaming, I'll try to tune in. Where am I at? Yeah, from Spacetime onwards, because that's when I really started doing the content. Y déjame... Hold up. Kind of lost track of where I was at, but we'll get back. Yeah, because that's when I started doing the solo battle stuff. But for the old ones, you could just use any of the newer decks. I get tired quick though. I'm a fiend, bro. I finished stream, like I finished playing Pocket for like 4. What packs are worth opening? It's tough for a new player. Hold up. I gotta put myself in the head. Chen, when will you be dropping videos to beat the other expert solo battles? I was supposed to drop one of those yesterday. And I got caught up with Family Matters. And then today, I'm in the States, so it was 4th of July. And I didn't have time to upload a video either. So tomorrow, I'll be either posting... I'll probably be posting the next one tomorrow. Because I was going to post a video on this deck. On Eevee, on the Evolution deck. But Jody, which is like... way better... who plays it way better than I did, already made a video on it. I think Spraggles might have made a video on it. Like, there's enough videos where like people... So I'll do the solo... I'll prioritize the solo battle one tomorrow, and then that means the day after that's probably the 4th one. Also, if we were going... at least we have Mars. But if we were going... Jesus, this hand is garbage. But yeah, all to say, if we were in second, we'd be in a way better spot. And for the solo battles that I haven't done videos for, did you see the new lightning decks that did well today, Magma? I haven't seen them or played them, but I've been told about them. With the Arceus and the Tapu Kokos. I was going to try it, but I've been doing decent with this deck, so I don't want to switch and then get bodied. But it's in my... It's definitely in the rotation. And Luxray Choreo, I honestly saw people talking about it and I thought they were joking. Alright, let's see what they do here. We have to Mars, whether it's good or not. It was top 8? Yeah. I haven't looked at the list though. The Arceus one, somebody posted what the cards were. So I know more or less how that one looks. Alright, honestly, we're just going to Mars and hope for the best. If they find Solgaleo, we'll just scoop. There's nothing we could do. Alright. Brace yourselves, boys. We're about to get rocked. Luxray just gets destroyed by so many things because 120 damage just isn't enough. I feel that. Similar to how we just got destroyed right now. Technically, we don't have to leave yet, but... And Mars, bro? Jesus. Please get me Flareon back. Can I get my Flareon back? Nope. Okay. I didn't want him. Magirni, though. What the fuck? The Luxray is basically subs to Valak Gladion for Luxray Volkner. Interesting. So you're still playing like Zero Aura and stuff like that? Alright, mathematically, we hit this guy for 70. He goes to 100. He hits us for 120. Oh, wait, we can't even hit him this turn. And we already have our... let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. I'm going to put the bat down because it's not working. We have an hour of stream left. I kind of started late today, but I still have to finish at 3. I'll put the bat down. We've had a decent climb. We've gone up 60 points so far. Let me get some more wins in. I'm actually eat a bag of chips on stream right now. Luxray was top 4 yesterday and top 8 today. If you play Sylveon, you lose because it's weak to metal. Yeah. That's why I just left. I had no play. Damn, do I actually have to consider that now? Damn, the mic is picking up every chew that I was doing. Nah, Dragonite's just not enough, bro. That whole dual colored stuff is dual colored on the same Pokemon. Like Oricorio, Greninja decks work because Greninja just needs 1 water and the other Pokemon only needs 1 of whatever. Once you need both on one Pokemon, the consistency is... Mana, we dropped 100 points. Time to do an all-nighter. I thought you were retiring, bruh. Itechu, yeah, Luxray. Apparently, it did... Also, I don't know why I assumed you talk Spanish, but... Maybe you spoke in Spanish already, but... Apparently, it did good in tournaments today. So if you go to Limitless, you'll find it. You can never end on a loss? Yeah, I do know that saying. It cost me many games. Damn, this shit is spicy too. Actually, it's not that spicy. I just wasn't expecting it. Coño. Seen a couple in Master Ball today, mostly with Oricorio. I usually don't research at this point, but... If this research doesn't get us evolutions, we're cooked. Yeah, you see? We needed to do that. Cape is always something I don't want to put down early, but... Whatever. Let's do it. Alright, no bird in this one. We knew that was coming. We couldn't do much about it. Not the cards we wanted to see, but... It's fine, it's fine. It's not like Leafeon would be able to attack next turn anyways. What am I eating? Quest protein chips. Hold on, let me see. And yes, I got a glove, so when I'm done eating, I can just throw that away and I don't gotta wash my hands. That's a new strat for streamers that don't want to get up. Quest does these? They do in my area. We don't really have a choice on what to do here. The good thing is, calorically, they're the same as like eating a bag of Doritos. But the macros, like it's 20 grams of protein. So like all of it is in like just eating like it's just a whole bunch of protein. Is at least technically. I forgot that they could do that. Not bad, but kind of pricey. Yeah. My wife found them in. She was buying from like BJ's or one of those like wholesale places. Not wholesale. The place that sell in bulk, like BJ's, Costco. I don't know which one you would recognize. Do you use a new glove every time? 100%. Man, I got money as a wife. Like my ass off. Yeah, bro. We are cooked. We are so cooked. We have nothing going for us. Disposable ones, no powder. Yeet. Actually, I can't confirm the no powder part. I just hope it doesn't have powder. Okay, so the line. I'm thinking. Sorry for chewing in the mic. That's my bad. That makes it so they can't set up Greninja after the fact. They have to retreat into it. I shouldn't have done the in the bag. The bag was a mistake. Bag was not the play there. I sold, Chad. I sold. No bag, and I potentially win the game. That was so bad. All right, there's hope. There's hope. Had I not bagged, we would have been fine. I have to spread out the energy so that they can't Cyrus and pick off any play I have access to. I messed up by using the first bag. I should have 2 bags in hand and be perfectly fine. And now we're cooked. Armor split. I should have let the Flareon go. I should have left it in range of a hit and attack. Would he have killed me if I did that? I don't know. But that would have been the correct play. I needed the Flareon to not get knocked out so that I could charge up and bag the Flareon in the back. The initial bag was the mistake. Not to mention I gave him time to set up everything else and whatever. That puts it at 11 and 9. I didn't update that. I overcooked on that one. It's okay. Should we try out the Tapu Koko deck? I'm down to switch it up. we still got like almost just under an hour. Snorlax. I didn't recognize what EX that was. I'll claim all that stuff later. Y'all don't care about none of this. Let me just check the Wonder Picks. If we have any full arts that I need. Bro, who's pulling all these Blacephalons, bro? And I know just the deck to delete. Alright, hold up. Let me... I gotta find it now. I'll finish this back later. It's hot as fuck in this room. And with the spiciness of the chips, although it's not crazy, it's annoying. Like, it's not helping. Alright, so what tournament was it? I know y'all can't see this, but... The Magma? The luxury... Oh, hold up. I put in chat, you have to go up. Okay, true. I could just scroll up. Hold up. If y'all message, I might not see it, but it's because I'm looking for the deck list real quick. Wait, can I go up that high? I think I can. I just skipped it. Hold up. Looking for Sensi. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I could, if from my point of view, if I could scroll up that all the entire chat. What place did it get? I'll just get it. I have Limitless open. I just need to know what place it got. There's a Pikachu. Now this was a Tapu Koko list that I played last season to get to Master Ball. Now hold on. Let me get back to the chat. Okay. I'll copy it right now. Whoops, that's not what I meant. Mine has one helmet, minus one cord. Alright, so two Tapus, two Oris. Minus this guy, plus Arceus. Alright, anybody who's tuning in now, we're trying out Tapu Koko list that did well in a tournament. I guess since we're only playing one Arceus, we could go gold. Two cords. We're playing the cords. One cape. Alright, let me do minus 25. Sorry, I'm trolling. 7 immersive Arceus. Bro, that set hated me. I didn't pull any 2-star. Doing very well in ranked as well. Okay, so we need to add PCL. Are you going straight to ranked or trying out first? I'm going straight to ranked. One cape. Okay, so one done. One PCL. One Mars, Sabrina, Cyrus, Geo. Okay, so Guzma's extra. And the X speed is extra. Alright, so this is the list that they played. And then you swapped out one of the chords for a helmet. And chord reads... Move 2 energy. Wait, if a lightning Pokemon attaches this... Move 2 energy from that Pokemon and attach it to one of the energy to each. So it gets to add to Arceus regardless. I bet. For last 2 days, yes, and I gained more and more. Had more 22-point games than Dark Giratina. And why? And against what matchup did you want the helmet against? Why Arceus? Arceus is just a closer, a finisher that could beat Charizard. I guess is what they told me. Like after you aggro them, you get to just go into Arceus and finish up basically anything. Not to mention since Tapu Koko self charges after turn 1, you could start building that up. It's essentially the same thing as Pikachu, but it's a little more resilient. Plus Arceus and Cape is 160, so it survives Charizard. I don't know. I think that's I think that's the mentality. Okay, not my deck, so for me to explain it, I haven't even played a single game with it though. So we'll find out. But yeah, before I commit to the one in tournament and then adjust, what is it the helmet for? Is it because there's more Rampardos and stuff, Sylvalis in ranked or something? Whenever I use Pikachu, it was just Cyrus bait. Well, I think Arceus is gonna be Cyrus bait too. You can't put it down against a Greninja, I feel. Helmet good against Sylvalis and Rampardos, and hitting breakpoints against Sylveon kind of bonus since I never needed 2 cores, just 1, and I always got into a time. Yes, exactly, you said it. Alright, so it keeps Pokemon in check, and you really only need 1 chord. I agree with only needing 1 chord. It's just if you play 2, you see it more often. But Guzma always got you'll see. No, trust me, I know they always do. -1 Arceus plus Flute, Trust, Mild plus. Cooks 1 metal deck and then it starts getting crazy, bruh. Now, I'll try the helmet. I ain't better than nobody. The reasoning's there. If I don't see chord for a while, I'll swap it back. Alright, what's the worst that could happen? That we just tank? Whatever. If we fall too quickly, then I'll adjust. Only best Japanese ones have Guzma. It's not always. You go against the turn 1 Rampardos. I play Zard Guzma. I also play Zard Guzma, but it's because we're playing the top deck. We saw the top players play, so we're like, you know what? We're gonna do exactly that. I don't mind Rampardos because we're going second. Let's go. And of course we opened the going first card, but let's not complain. Let's appreciate what we got going on. You're one of the best, not Japanese though. He's definitely not Japanese. All right. Not sure what we're going against, but our hand's decent because of Oricorio. Oof, double zero aura, double oof. I'm not gonna put down both chickens because that's just clogging the lane that could be used for anything else. But this opening is pretty good. I wish, man, but only 1900 points right now. Bro, I was 1900 points a day ago, and I just had one good run, and I'm no longer 1900. So you just one good run, and you're in it. Alright, we still don't know if this is Evolutions or if it's Charizard. Double chick for Sabrina. Oh, but that'll be once we commit the chicken. I'll put Arceus down next turn, where we could actually build it up. But again, I don't know what we're going against. Are Soga decks still meta? I think Soga's what beat me into playing this deck. Subconsciously. They're not as popular though, because Ori's everywhere. That gold Arceus? Yee. Alright, Sylveon can't attack. We still don't know what deck this is. I mean, you never really need 2 Zeraoras, but to each their own. They were both gonna get free energy. That's you tell me that and I'm all in. I head dive into. If there's something that I love drawing more than 2 is free energy. I think we gotta go double Ori here. They are building up actually we don't gotta go double Ori. If we go Sabrina, we can't Giovanni. I think I'm gonna start building up Arceus. If they knock out 1 Ori, then we have 2 Oris to. We're fine. Just you gotta trust the process here. They're definitely building up towards Flareon, but that'll still take a turn. Free energy doesn't matter because it'll get 1 shot. I was thinking we were playing against Eevee, to be honest. Interesting. If we sacrifice Zeraora, we could have Arceus ready. And that feels pretty cool. But then if they have Lily, obviously we're cooked, right? And they most likely have Lily. I'm thinking of using Sabrina just to solve them out a bit. I think we could afford to do this. I'm just gonna play my game, my butt. If I miss it, because either way you can go to the bird or KO. Hold up. I'm gonna play my game because again this is my first game with the deck, and I have a really bad habit of thinking too long and then losing time. He might not even have Flare yet. Like let's say he keeps Charmander online. We have the Geo play. Like we have options now. Is all that matters. Okay, I mean, you never really need 2 Zeraoras, but to each their own. Yeah, but free energy doesn't matter, because either way you can go to the bird or KO. You're not wrong. You got it, don't overthink. Yeah, no, I'm just letting people know why I'm like not gonna be 2 Geo. No, just 1 Geo. You could definitely fit 2 Geos though, because of the format. Interesting that they decided to commit to this anyways. Alright, so they're definitely building up the Flareon. Yeah, that's fine. They're gonna Stoke again. Yeah, no, I'd be tempted to run 2. I'm just trying out the list as they gave it. Like, obviously, we know what they're going for. If we had Cape, we could play it differently. I think you could attack last turn since Flareon was not on. I kind of wanted Arceus up. No, I have an idea, Mr. Krabs. This is hope they don't have Lily.com. They always have Lily. Yeah, I was going for the Mars and trying to Cyrus play, but it didn't work out. If we draw Cape, we're cooking. I guess we could still Zard here. I mean, we could still Cyrus. We really needed the cape, but it doesn't matter. Wait, what? I thought I was at 50. This game doesn't count. I punted. Technically, we're still alive. They're still stalled for a turn. But I did not mean to play it that way. This wasn't intentional. You had Geo. No, but I Cyrus the Sylveon now. I've been playing it wrong. Don't worry about it. It's just. You're fine, you're fine. I butchered this game, but realistically, I probably should play this before going into ranked, but let's see if they have 2 lilies. There's just something about double lily that I find like that means they're not playing a certain there's something else that they're not playing when you see that. Gotta hope for Cape, I guess. They're not playing Guzma. Sounds about right, right? Like they're just not playing Guzma. Alright, we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll find it. We'll find it. Real talk. Let's try this real quick. Hold up, and we're 0-1. We didn't find the cord. That's it. That's all I need to see. Give me back. I probably also used my Sabrina and Cyrus a little too loosely, and there was probably a better way to doing it. Of course, we're going first, but whatever. Was Zero Aura doesn't help here. Ori's also terrible here, but against so I want 2K. Something was he's cooked. I'm cooked. How is he cooked? Yeah, but he gets to attack first. That's 40 plus a Sylvally 100. We do have PCL, but Jesus. I'll put Ori for the sake of it. I know the math, but it's when you're going second, they're cooked. When you're going first, you need stars to align. But I didn't need the cord. I know, but it's a vibes thing. You're assuming as Sylvali and other mons just play your odds and play the board? No, regardless, I'm gonna play the game, of course. I gotta play around Geo for sure. Kogo's always a good start. I agree. It's just going second is it's a better start. Might still be a PCL angle. Yeah. They definitely, it was definitely worth to use PCL there. The list has 2 cords, 1 helmet, and 1 cape. No, I cut the helmet for the second cord. Sensi made the change from the tournament list, cut out second cord for the helmet. I went back and changed it because I didn't see the cord. Not that I needed the cord, it's just a matter of, I basically told myself, oh, if I didn't see it, this is what I would do. Ooh, this Cyrus about to go in, bro. Yeah, the cape is regardless. Technically, they can't even knock us out here, so there's no point in doing the... into putting cord right now. Ori does wall us, but we do have a Dawn angle, so we hit their Ori first, unless they have Sabrina. I bet. And their Gladion hit Sylvali, I guess. Technically putting cord on Ori is worth. But we could hold it for a turn. Can you cord the choreo? 100%. It wouldn't. There was no way that's like incorrect. But Mena's right, TBH. The helmet isn't doing a whole lot. Even if Baby Flare on his helmet, it doesn't change anything. I don't know. The helmet probably no good. Ooh, they returned the favor here. What can I say, bro? We're built different. And now we definitely attach the cord, by the way. Not that it matters. It doesn't make a difference, but... W top deck, 100% W. That's the best thing we could have seen there. We cooked this man with Cyrus and Sabrina. Like, the most they could do is find the second Oricorio and try to, like, wall for a bit. But they would need, like, a second Dawn to do that. I guess they could cape Zero Aura. Type no incoming. Yeah, but no one doesn't do anything by himself. And just like that, we're back to even. It's Mena. I always read Men of Steel when I saw you at rank. Men of Steel. Yeah, that's the... It's my last name is Mena. So it's just it's literally a pun with my name. Or a play on words. Wait, Criado, what's your... Or Criado, I guess, if you want to say it in English. What's your in-game name? Or you mean you just saw me like in the leaderboard or something? Oh, I haven't been in the leaderboard for a while. Oh, okay, yeah. I've seen. Yeah, I don't think if I've played you, I don't remember, to be honest. But I've always seen your name when I go through, because it's something about, first of all, letters that aren't Japanese stand out obviously in the leaderboard, and then anything that's YT and I see YouTube, I think of. Granted, it might be something else. And Criado BR other seasons. Yeah, and I've definitely seen the YT Oda. Alright, hold up. What are we going against? I didn't see. Of course, we're going second again, but I guess we still do Tapu. Criado es brasileiro. Brasileiro. Now, let's Pokeball first before we just start revealing everything we got. Criado Brazil. That makes sense. Second Tapu Koko is not necessary. Oricorio is bad in this matchup. Arceus could be solid. Just obviously, it also gets crushed by Rampardos. I think I'm gonna stay it like this. So so many full arts and golds. Yeah, my hand is, everything was high rate. I hate that we don't have access. We have no way of getting a second one of these. I despise that. There goes our hand, but honestly, there's better cards we could draw. And Arceus stayed. Tails is huge there, and PCL. We always got the PCL, bro. Because had they hit us for 40, PCL puts us still in range of. Yeah, PCL is huge. We've had it two games in a row too. Granted, all of these matchups, had we been going second, would have been free. Like Null, like Sensei pointed out, we have perfect curve of going 20 to 90 against Null. Now the 40 is kind of rough. The 40 puts us in range of everything they got. A cape would be nice. High key, I think we Sabrina here. Because to put the Savala that comes up in like weaker health, of course. Dumb question, but why do people prefer TCG Pocket over TCG Live? I think it's the speed of the games. Yeah, they didn't have a last turn to apply pressure. Or maybe I'm wrong, but whatever. Let's just do this. Yeah, the Full Art Zero is so cool. Why can't we have two of those? But we can have 148 Froakies. Bro, Froakies, Gibbles. They should have made Zeraora a drop event, bro. Research. Yikes. Maybe I played this wrong, honestly. But at the same time, if they don't find the fossils, we're okay. And they found the fossil. We lose to a lot of things. If we had Belt, we would have been Cord, we would have been fine. I guess Belt too. We lose to Sabrina. We obviously lose to the fossil just doing its thing. Hopefully we draw Tapu Koko off of this. Just something that doesn't die if they Sabrina. But of course. But alas, I mean. Yeah, we need a lot of things to go our way. And for all of them to go our way is rather low. Or had one energy on Dawn, could have used it this turn. Never mind, they had. They always have Rampardos. That's not even surprising. But yeah, I think they're similar but very different. Also, something I found out recently, although correct me if I'm wrong, Japan doesn't have TCG Live. As a game though, TCG Live is way better than Pocket. I had a lot of more fun with that, but catching up with the best players was very tough. To my knowledge, Japan doesn't have TCG Live, so Pocket was literally made for them. Maybe double healing. Double healing would help. Going second would have helped. I'll keep it going though. So it's just like it's just like Japan's first digital Pokemon card game, from what I understand. And then what I thought about is like, yeah, if you open Japanese packs, they don't have code cards in them. And I was like, wait a minute, that's right, they don't got code cards. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I've been told, and of course we start Arceus against fighting. At least this time we're going second. Also, look at the amount of Rampardos that got pulled up once I changed to Pocket and Live are super different, TBH. Yeah, I agree with that. What we need is like what, Zeraoras and Dawn. And they already have the Rampardos ready, bro. Alright, let's try to maximize, I guess, the chances for Zera. We got the Dawn. Zera. Okay, there's a line. We have a line. I don't think they'll play Leaf, so I think we're safe to not have to cape yet. Opponent never has Mars. We could put the cape down. Who should we cape? I guess. Oh, wait. We cape Arceus just in case Null swings for 20 and we PCL. I guess that could have been like, I don't know, whatever. But it doesn't matter at all if he has ramp right now. If he has ramp right now, it's okay. If he has ramp, Jesus Christ, dude. We have to find the line. We got the PCO, but we can't PCO and Dawn. We can't PCO and Dawn, boys. Alright, what's the route here? What's the route? There has to be a line. Which is like, how can we get Tapu Koko also charged up? So that, with a Geo, we knock out Rampardos after the fact. Attack with Koko, hope he doesn't have Cyrus. So that would still be a Dawn play, right? We would need Dawn for that. That's fine. That's fine. I'll commit to that play because again, we're just trying to win here. Had we just attacked with Arceus, we auto lose. This line seems scuffed, and we still lose to the Rampardos play, by the way. But if they don't have, actually no, we lose to Savali to anything. Yeah, he just retreats and he wins. We don't. If we had Cord, maybe. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't. That was scuffed. We finally go second and we lead Arceus, bro. What is that? 3 Rampardos in 4 games? No other line. What can you do ever against? What time is it? We still got 15 minutes. Alright, well, let's run it back. I believe. Surely the Rampardos will go home. Then when you switch to Solgaleo to counter, you see Ori 100%. Going first again. But at least it's a different deck. And we're holding Arceus because it's most likely a Greninja deck. And we have the best starting card here. And we have Geo. Okay. I'm starting to smell a W here. I could almost taste it. Pause. Actually, there's nothing bad about that. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Sons of Ramp. All of a sudden, the swords and Flareon. Okay, I know you're against this, Chi. But it's just so much energy, bro. Okay, research. So no Mars. They could still red card. Jesus Christ. I used to be an energy fiend like you too, and so I get it. All right, we're cooking for now. You can win games with this and a Geo. They have an Eevee or a turn 2. Hold on. I'll read that after. Let me just make sure I knock this. I got rid of this Eevee real quick. You can win games with this and Geo. They have one Eevee for a turn or 2 actually usually. Or if other basics is not ready to attack. Yeah. It kind of makes me wish to have 2 Geos, not gonna lie. The way the format is. But I get it. Interesting. Leaving Sylveon as a wall. That's why I've seen this deck with double cape now. It makes more sense. Alright, we have a line that they might not see. We're setting up for Dawn next turn. If they get greedy and leave it on board, we're cooking. Damn, there goes our play. But we got Cord. We got Cord. Tina can't hit. We can goof around with Coco. Yeah. Sylveon can't hit either because of how he played it. Ninja can be played around. Yeah, if we would have redrawn Dawn, we would have cooked him. It's fine if you draw Cyrus. True. Also good. I feel like they're gonna Cyrus us, but I'm willing to do this play as well. Sometimes in this matchup, Ori gets capes when Ninja's only attacker left. Oh, I see you. I see you. Gotta go Ori in front because he will die in 2 turns anyways. I think I had to set this up for Geo. I mean for Cyrus. I could be wrong, but that's the mentality I went with. And of course, we are cooked. I should have listened to Oda, to Priado. But wait, no. Technically, we still win with Cyrus, right? Yeah, we can still win with a Cyrus. We could also Mars and hope that they don't draw. Technically needed that earlier. We could Mars, hope that they don't draw their own Cyrus. And then we have Giratina also in range. Yeah, we're forced to do that. Whether it works or not, right? Cord only you could only attach Cord to an electric. It charges any 2 cards in your backline. You should put the Tapu Koko and act to manifest the Cyrus. But if Tapu Koko wasn't... What? Yeah, once any of... The only thing, it could only attach... Damn, we really went back to the start. We haven't climbed at all today. It's all good. I'll play a bunch of EV off stream and get back. Alright, if we do go 1 and 5 though, I'm done with this deck. It's getting deleted. You'll see it deleted on stream actually. We're going second though. We don't got Tapu, but we're going second. What in the f... Surely we'll see Geo. I already know what's coming, so I literally just want to die. In game. And not even could he have just put 1 fossil so that the Sabrina could take it out next turn? Nah, none of that. Why would he? Wait, we went... Okay, no, never mind. I thought I messed up something. It saw that we queued it up, bruh. It saw us queue it up and it knew it had to... Bro, we hadn't seen this many... We hadn't seen any fighting decks all stream, actually. If you're wondering what my... what I'm trying to do here, don't worry about it. That means they already have rare candy, by the way. Don't say I didn't tell you. Time for Buzzwell. I appreciate it. Thank you, Cashflow, for the follow. If the second I change to Buzzwell, you'll see me get clapped like no tomorrow. Wait a minute. There's a line that loses to Rampardos, but there's a line. We lose to the Rampardos in their hand, but there's a line. Versus, I think all your lines lose to Rampardos. You're not wrong. But they beat every... Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't have enough cards. I don't have enough basic Pokemon. I'm cooked, chat. I'm cooked. And what's crazy, if they hit me for 50, for 70, then I also lose to the Rampardos in the back. I mean the Cranidos. That was such a nice play. Yeah, I just got cooked. Tapu Koko didn't want to show up today. We were going second, so you know he had to stay home. Luop, how's it going? We need PCL for even a chance. I'm half watching. Sorry, guys. You're good. You're good. If the Zeraora was already in our hand, we would have been fine. If we had another chord, we would not fine, but there would be a line. He obviously has Sylveon though, so the chances he finds Cranidos is like 100. Ashlyn, thank you. Giga Planta. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. Just noticed that one. Yeah, I needed PCL. That's why I backed out. Yeah, but even with stalling, what am I supposed to do? Hope I drop PCL? No, he for sure at least has Garchomp or Rampardos. Even if it's the last 3 cards in his deck, he'll draw one of the 2. Tapu. Was there a Tapu line? Whatever. This deck is getting deleted, boys. We're never playing this again. What was that? 4 of the 5 decks were fighting, or were they? No, yeah, because there was one Giratina or something in there. So we're gonna do. You'll see it in real time. Actually, look right here. Boom. Never to be seen again. All right, we got time for one more. Let's try to end it in a win. So. We literally ended where we started. Nah, you're good, Sensi. I'm glad it's working for you. It'd be worse if it wasn't working for neither of us. Like Baroom today, he was playing Savala Zeraora. He went 10-0. If he obviously he didn't go in the stretch I just went against. Had he had that same stretch, he would have been cooked also. It happens. We switch and we immediately have an answer to like something Oricorio would have stopped, basically. I feel responsible for the loss of points. Nah, you good. They sent 5 Rampardos my way. That's not your fault. There was no Solgaleo. Had we seen a Solgaleo, it would have been auto win. There was no... We barely went second. And when we did, we started Arceus. You can't blame anybody for any of that. All these Pokeballs are fine. What I don't want to see is that the last 2 cards are rare candy Charizard. Alright, bet. Leafeon knocks out Eevee. We're back in our element. I kind of want to draw some cards, but at the same time, if those cards aren't Eevee, I'll cry. Let's draw. One Eevee, and I won't feel dumb. Yes, I want to draw cards. That's why I'm doing it. Eevee. Okay, yeah, misplay. If we lose, it's because of that. Not even a Sabrina or something to like... Whatever. It's all good. Yeah. All day I've been telling you how that's a bad play. And I just did it, so... I did. Like, lock yourself out? No, draw cards when you're not guaranteed to play. Like, you see, now I got Mars. I lost the Sylveon draw, and I didn't have any follow-up anyways. Like, it's just a poor play all around. Luckily, we drew the exact cards we would want to see. But that's just, like, luck, right? It did work. If they don't have like exactly Candy, Charizard, Lily, we win right here. Alright, GG's. Actually, I didn't write down what the record was before, but whatever. 1-0 to finish it. I'm just thinking it could have been better to guarantee the Flareon. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was no reason to play it there. I was just hoping. Yeah, it locks me out. Also, yeah. That's. It all falls under the same like reason why not to do it. And just like that, I think we ended today in the same rank that we ended yesterday. Because I did lose a few points off stream and I climbed back just to start it. We'll thank him for ending us on a W. It's okay to be down bad for some cards. Quick 3 streak, let's go. Yeah, no, I'll streak in the game. Probably off stream. Hold on, let me see who's streaming Pocket right now. Oof, Slack likely is streaming, and he's on the Simon deck. I'm gonna send you out a Slack, cause your boy gotta go, and I'll see y'all on Monday. Although, and whoever asked for YouTube stuff, I'll be posting the rest of the solo battles this weekend, and I'll be climbing offline, of course, off stream. Later, Versal. Alright, pros, let's raid. And everybody else who followed and commenting on TikTok, Chi, especially you're the most active. I appreciate you. If you want to see what other people are saying, feel free to jump. Miggles123, thank you for the follow. If you ever want to be actively talking to people, the Twitch side is far more active. Hopefully, if I play off stream, maybe I go against your Incineroar again. Wait. I don't have TikTok set up either, but it's Men of Steel. But the TikTok, I don't have any TikToks posted. I literally just stream on TikTok. I'm a troll. I'll tap into the Twitch. I appreciate you, Chi. Alright, boys. I'm out. Let's raid Slack. I gotta work with all those command things. I just found out how to do the command clip into a deck thanks to Varoom. So that'll be moving forward. But yeah, I'm out. Start raid. Do you think this season has? Wait, hold on. Let me cancel raid. Do you think this season is tough to climb the top 100 now that win streaks is there? 100%. Pistolero, 1,000,000,000%. Imagine, do you see this? The score I have right now, 2,227. That's higher than I ended last season with, and I'm 579. And last season I ended 60. Pero bueno, keep that in mind. I'm out. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all on Monday. Hopefully it's with good news. Hopefully I climb a whole bunch. Take it easy. TikTok and YouTube, I'm out. And again, I will continue my streaming